directly. Went from large to sweet. Starved to eat from milk dough. The show to menage a sweets. Oh my God. And when I'm blessed with, never been arrested for nothing domestic. And I chilled the way you left me. And what up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What's good with y'all? Man, this shit weak. Anyways, what's good, man? Welcome in. Mostly of this type of people not in very good economic situation. Mostly of this topic. What does that mean? Mostly of this topic comes from people in a not very good economic situation. I don't know what that means. Because they trash. Next question. It's tough. Appreciate you, Whitaker. We in this thing. Exactly what? Confused. What are we saying exactly to? I have not been drinking my tea, no. What up? What do you mean? It's gonna be tough. I don't know what they're talking about. Nah, man. Don't come out here to harass me. Come out here and kick it with your boy. Don't come out here to harass me, though. You gonna drink this tea. I just ain't been drinking it. When I see lives of mostly women talking about topics like this, they are struggling. Oh, I'm not a woman. So, yeah, I'm a grown man. Bet. All right, bet. Do one and then the other one. All right. That's how we work that out. You got to spin the block on them every now and again. Yeah, I invited you up twice. You can come up if you want to. If you're not coming up, you get muted. You know the rules. Oh, maybe you don't know the rules, but those are the rules. If you can tap, you can yap. But yeah, I think he was trying to say that like only broke women have this discussion. I don't know why that would be the case. Because usually poor women aren't able to stay home. So that's kind of dumb in and of itself. But maybe, different world, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's from a different place in America that I don't know exists, where poor families that are financially struggling allow the woman to stay home, or we're not allowed, but you know what I'm saying, say that the woman can stay home. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it makes any sense to me. Not to I, but hey, it is what it is. What up, y'all? Oh, wait. That's not even the right prompt. He was responding to a different prompt. Hold on. Wait a goddamn minute. Hey Shannon, what up? I might have to restart the live. I had the wrong damn prompt up. Interesting. It's the one that I want. That's why I wasn't understanding what he was saying. But either way, he was stupid. Oh man. Either way, I didn't clock it. It wasn't adding up for me. Damn, I messed up. I messed up. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That sounded about right, Kendall. Kendall said, just saw a statistic that black women work more than all other women and black men work the least. Yep. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. I can believe it. I can believe it. Sounds right. Um, yeah. But men don't want to do domestic labor because it's harder than working a job. I mean, that's obvious. That's obvious. That's obvious. I mean, the money too. Don't get me wrong. What up, Kay? But yeah, that seems fair. That seems fairly obvious to me. That's why men don't want to work. Men don't want to work the domestic labor. It's tough. Um, yeah, it's wild. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Working domestic labor is tough, man. Yeah, they always say, "What up, Tiff?" They always say how easy it is, always, but they never want to do it. So it's confusing. They rather yap on podcasts and fix the potholes in their city. Uh huh. Domestic labor is viewed as women's work. It is for a reason, though. For a reason. Domestic labor never stops. That's the thing about domestic labor. It never relents. It's all the time. I've been at home with my sons have been at home this week for spring break. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. And I'm like, what I'm saying, I'm trying to work. I've been working since 10 o'clock this morning, and I'm, now getting online. That's why I've been uh 9 o'clock actually. I started working at 9. So from 9 till 4, I've been pretty much like just working and doing, doing my thing. But I've had to take several breaks, but I also had to be on some like I can't, Like I can't do that right now. Like I'm working, Like I'll get to it in like 30 minutes or something like that. But yeah, it's rough. Wow, wow, wow. 7 loads of laundry. You put it all away already? You a machine. Yeah, I'm busy on top of being busy with the little homies in here. Cooking, cleaning, you know, organizing, which is brutal. Um, yeah, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's nonstop, man. Maybe tinfoil. Uh, chilling, man. What's good with you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I might have to restart it though, because I started it off with the wrong prompt. So y'all know how it goes. The way they do you, they push you out, and then you know what I'm saying. And after that, come back. If you in here now, come back. I'm a restart. And my eye burning. I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, they push you out like the first like, whatever, 5-10 minutes or whatever, and then they stop. Man, social media is really crazy. Something going on. It's something going on, man. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what is happening. Never been arrested for nothing domestic. Yeah. The bad thing is that for women, it's not an either or proposition. Like women don't either get to do domestic labor or go to work. Most women have to do both. That's the messed up part about it. Most women end up just doing both a lot. They end up working and they end up doing the domestic labor. So it's not like they get a break. It's not like they actually get a choice. Where it's like, man, I wish I didn't have to do domestic labor. I could just go to work or whatever the case may be. It wouldn't work that way. Nice tea. It just like it wouldn't work out. So that's the unfortunate part for women, I should say. What's domestic labor? What? What is domestic labor? Nah, that can't be a real question. I guess there's no such thing as a stupid question, so I'll answer it. Domestic labor is all the things you do in the home, all the things that it requires to run a home, keep a home running. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Whitaker. They need to copy and paste that into in the thing. You do those and work. Good for you. Good for you. I wonder if you think this is about you personally. Curious. I would love to know. Do you think this prompt is about you personally? Because what up, Lux? Because the way you just mentioned yourself, I don't know. That was weird. Never heard that before. No, just thought I asked. You never heard domestic labor? You never heard that phrase? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Never hearing of domestic labor. A little wild. Yeah, somebody said that I'm no expert. They said they think it's women's work. They know domestic violence. Not knowing domestic labor, yellow chick, but knowing domestic violence is crazy. Being familiar with DV, but not DL. They familiar with DL too, but not the not the other kind. Wicked work. Wicked work. Y'all can't be. This can't be life. This can't be life. They always play dumb. Well, he said he never heard of it before, though. So maybe he didn't. I don't know. I think that's hard to not do. But then DV for people with problems. What? Oh man. All right, I'll invite you up one time. I'll bite one time. One more time, I should say. I did. I invited him up. Am I a Marxist feminist? Sure. Whatever labels you want to put on me, I'm good with it. Certain ones, I should say. I'll take Marxist feminist. Sounds good to me. Male living spaces? I don't know what that is. Picking up a fist to hit your girl, but not picking up a laundry basket is so wicked. Crazy. Raising your voice, but not raising your hands to dust the top of that motherfucking fan. Wicked work. Raising your fist in anger, but not raising your hands to dust. I don't know. They're not really clocking in, though. That's the thing about men, though. Men be acting like they really out here in the world clocking in. Y'all not really clocking in out in the world either, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I think I would be more cool with men, like, in theory, that's what I'm talking about, Rocky. It's like, I think I'll be more cool in theory with the men who like don't want to clock, like they don't want to do domestic labor, but they really outside clocking in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know how you get around not doing it, but it's wild because y'all don't be clocking in though. Y'all don't be at work clocked in. Y'all be at work letting the women do most of the work at work and at home. I'm like, damn. Make it make sense. Man, men love talking about fighting them imaginary dragons outside. I had to go out in the world and fight off these dragons. Nigga, you mean go to work? You mean going to work, my nigga? You mean slacking off at work for 8 hours? I was outside. You don't know what it's like. So much pressure. I've been outside fighting demons. Whole time the demons be, he want to cheat. Hey man, hey the demons he be, the demons he be fighting. The demons that nigga be fighting is he trying to he weighing the option, should he cheat or not. Oh man, he want to steal. Yeah, Nina said he want to steal. A nigga tempted into temptation. He fighting demons all time. Whole time he fight whether he should come back to work on time from his lunch break. He fighting if he should leave work, sneak out 30 minutes early. Nigga, you don't get your ass home. If you don't take your ass home, what are you talking about? The whole time he the demon. nigga fighting himself. Nigga fighting himself. That's why I be like, man, what up, Tari? I like, man, y'all not really for real, for real. Y'all not for real, for real, for real. What? That's what your daddy used to say? That's crazy. What up, shit, man? Hey, that's what your daddy used to say? That's crazy. Nah. Nigga said he fighting demons. Whole time he trying to figure out if he should go. Whole time he trying to figure out if he should start up his rap career again. The nigga 43. Hey, wait, hold on. He fighting demons. Worried about he talking about He thinking about getting back into playing football. One more shot. Boy, you are 33, 34 years old. He thinking about quitting his city job so he can get back in the gym and get the training. Get on somebody's squad by the fall. Man, y'all niggas is crazy. Oh, I believe it. I definitely believe it. That shit just funny. Baby mama been asking him to get the baby for 3 months. That's the hey, that's the demon. Oh shit, Zion, I'm glad you came in here. I'm glad Zion came in here. Zion been being weird. Zion been being weird for about a month. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know when the tables turn. But at some point in time they turn. The turntables have turned. And you just started acting weird. I don't know what happened, fam. I'm giving you a chance to bring it back. They be regressing. It's crazy. I like that. I didn't know. Hey, you know what? Maybe it was me. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe you've been weird the whole time. I didn't know. Hey, that's my bad. It's my bad. Maybe I was, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you was being strange the whole time and I wasn't clocking it. Because I don't be reading all the comments. It ain't like I can see all the comments. You know what I'm saying? But I see what I see. You know what I mean? I see what I see. I don't know. Man. Yep, Pitts. Yep, that's Pitt. What? Nigga, please. Look at this nigga. Hey, hold on. I can't believe he tried to do this shit. My guy. No. No. I know you're not trying to blame me. Talk about you. I said I didn't want an echo chamber. Yeah, that don't mean I want people to be antagonistic for the sake of being antagonistic. I mean, if you disagree, then you disagree. I'm good with that. I respect that more than doing it. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. I respect that more than the other thing you talking about. I don't even know what that is. Like, what is we talking about here? That's crazy. Nah, you just been saying stuff that's like, I think the first thing I heard you say where I was like, oh, that's odd. You were like saying like, I don't understand. Basically, you was like, you don't understand the plight of ugly niggas. And I was like, what? You was like, man, it's hard. It's hard for the ugly men in the world, man. You don't get it. You speaking from a place of privilege and all that shit. I was like, no, that's not. I hate when y'all do that. I can't stand when y'all act like the reason I don't hate women is because I'm not ugly. Like, think about that logic. The reason I don't hate women is because I'm not ugly. That's what y'all be telling me. Like, that's not what I say. I'm telling me that's what y'all say about me. Y'all say, Pub, the reason you don't hate women is because you're not ugly. And I'm like, what? I would never understand that. I will never understand. It is about hating women, though. Look, man, let me tell you something. Anytime you blame women for a problem that men created, you hate women. I'm just gonna put it plain and simple to you. If you are blaming women for a problem that men created, you hate women, obviously. Because why would you do that? Why would you ever blame women for creating a problem that a man made and that you are perpetuating? Like, that's crazy. Why would you ever feel entitled to women? Also shows me you don't like women because you don't think they're human. If you feel you're entitled to another human being, you don't see them as human beings. If you think you ugly and that's the reason they're not talking to you, that's crazy. Well, my thing is you probably just ugly on the inside. I ain't saying that to you personally. I'm just saying, like, if the girls ain't talking to you, more than likely you ugly on the inside. You a Wolves fan? Oh man, I'm sorry for y'all. Timberwolf, Wolf Pack, Wolf Pussy. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Uh-huh. Oh man, y'all gotta go look it up. If you don't know what that is, yeah. Go look up Uncle Shannon, Lakers in 5. You'll see. Not $49 on me. Hella massage noir. Hella massage noir. I don't know, man. I'm 26 minutes in. I'm about to, I'm about to go on and dip, baby. Cotton, candy, sweet, go. I don't know, man. Yesterday I jumped on the live. This nigga, I went in the live. It was a nigga up there talking about me. I got on the panel. That nigga seen me get up there and said, "Oh man, I can't talk to him." I was like, "How the fuck how you gonna be on the live talking about me, but you can't talk to me?" Like, you got like, come on now. Come on now. That's crazy. I would never talk about you and not talk to you. Like, what the fuck? I would never talk about you and not talk to you. Ever. If I'm scared to say something about somebody behind their back, I mean to their face, I'm not gonna say it behind their back either, because it's gonna get back to them either way. I'm old enough to know that. So whatever I say, if you heard that I said it, all you got to do is come ask me. I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it. If I already ain't said it to you, I'll repeat it. Definitely. I'll tell you I said it. It's probably, hey, and that person told you probably didn't put enough twang on it. So let me go on in. Mm-hmm. Mike, you got to stop the trolling, bro. If you want to come up, just request up. You don't got to say weird shit. All you got to do is request up. The box is open. I am not a self-hating man. I do not hate myself. I have a lot of love and respect for myself. I have a lot of respect, a lot of love for myself, actually. Uh-huh. I despise men. Who told you that lie? You know what it is though? I don't think you're wrong, Mike. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I'm not gonna even hold you. Mike not wrong. He not wrong. It's not that I despise men. What it is I don't like I don't like stupidity. I can deal with ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all ignorant. I'm ignorant. I'm super ignorant to a ton of shit. The vast majority of things I'm extremely ignorant to. It's I could do ignorance and I could do shortcomings. Um, I don't like, what I don't often tolerate is willful ignorance, and I don't tolerate willful ignorance that leads to real world harm against marginalized groups of people. So if you are a perpetuator of that, if you are, if you contribute to that, or if you you know what I'm saying, if that's what you do, then you know what I mean, like, yeah, I probably end up, I probably don't like you. But it's not my fault that most men fall within that category. You know what I'm saying? I hate the sin. I don't hate the sinner, but most men, they love that sin. They love that sin of They love that sin of stupidity and willful ignorance. They love it. They right at home. They right at home. Right at home. What up, villain? They think the men really be thinking like, oh, you don't like men. I mean, I don't know. Look, let me tell you what I like. Let me tell you what I like. Since we on the subject, what I like and what I respect intelligence. I respect genuine, genuine people. I respect caring people, and I like caring people. Funny people, consistent folk, honest folk. Yeah, honesty is big. I like creative people. Integrity is huge. Yeah, I mean, those are the kind of people that I like, right? But the problem is, again, most men that I am around, or I see, or I have come in contact with, don't typically embody those characteristics. It's really hard to find a man that has integrity. Like, that's tough. That's tough. It's hard to find a man that's doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's just, like, as a man, like, that's just something I don't really like niggas that ain't got no integrity. I don't like men that don't have integrity. I don't like dealing with them. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not entertaining. Yeah. So it's not my fault though. Again, y'all like to blame me, acting like I have to accept like a bunch of shitty men because they're men. Like, you don't like men. No, I don't like liars. Are most men liars? Yeah. Okay. Well then, there you go. I don't give a fuck. I don't like women. I don't like women liars. I can't stand a goddamn liar. I can't stand a person that just be lying all day long. And trust me, I'll be on this app, man. People be lying on these apps all day, like, just all day, just making up shit. Grown ass adults just get on the app, cut the camera on, put the lights on their face, sit down, think about what they're gonna say, and then they know what's about to come out their mouth is a lie. And then they'll get on the mic, they'll get on and start lying. Buy a microphone and everything and spit lies into it. That shit, and I've seen it from men and women. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Could never be me. But I don't mean I gotta like him. I don't like that shit. That shit whack. That shit whack, man. I'm too old for that shit. I don't know about you. I'm too old for that. That's not my thing. I'm not into it. I don't like lying ass friends. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being like 40, having like a friend that still be just lying to you for no reason. Like, y'all know y'all got that friend that just be lying for no reason, lying on their dick, lying about how much money they making, lying about, you know what I mean? Just lying about how good of a parent they are, whatever it is. That's what it's like. Like, that's what it's like being friends with men. It's like, you just, It's like being friends with a person when you was 19 years old. It's a lying ass liar for no reason. You're like, why are you lying so much? God damn. And they be starting off by lying to themselves. Swear to God. They be in the shower telling themselves all the lies they gonna tell for the day. Lying to themselves, psyching themselves up in the shower. Not washing the bottom of their legs and feet. Letting the water run hit on the back of their head, just lying in there talking to themselves. I got two. All right, look, I got two good lies I'm about to tell today. Oh yeah, the Mr. Me Too's, they the worst, definitely. That's the sign of a real narc. Every single time you tell a nigga, make up a lie and tell a nigga something, and then see if they say me too. And that's how you know. It got to be something outrageous. Be like, yo, bro, you would never believe me. Last night, dog, I caught a motherfucking leprechaun. Swear to God. Swear to God, I caught a leprechaun last night. On that, do it on that, dude, give him that Kevin Gates shit. That Kevin Gates shit. Swear to God. May the Lord strike down my kids right now if I'm lying. Then pause and then let that nigga lie to you and tell you he just rode a unicorn or some shit. Be like, nigga, that's crazy. Cause last night, nigga, I motherfucking rode a unicorn. Ain't that some wild ass shit? Did you take any pictures? Nah, man, you know, it was camera shy. Damn, you couldn't take a picture of the unicorn, my nigga? All right. PR said her brother like that. Crazy. That shit be crazy. Where to go with that? I gave it to charity. Y'all know I caught a leprechaun. We found a motherfucking pot. But guess what was in it, nigga? Gumbo. So yeah, he was cool as fuck. We ended up just eating a whole pot of gumbo. It was a little because he a leprechaun, so it wasn't like it was big for him, but little, you know what I mean? It was regular size for me. We ate the whole pot. Mm-hmm. So actually, it's jambalaya at the end. It's gumbo at the end of the rainbow, not gold. So now finish telling me about your unicorn. You niggas is liars. Lying. Crawdads. In there eating crawdads. Telling you got stung by a bumblebee in your asshole. And if they say me too, kick them out the house. He said he had D1 offers. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. What up, Reese? The bold-faced lies be coming out. So, you know, good to see you too. Yeah, for real. The Clips did actually. That was a Clip song. Ugh. Niggas know the time, better watch us. We cloud hoppers, tailor suits like we mobsters, break down keys, lean the dimes, and sell them like gobstoppers. Who gonna stop us? Not a goddamn one of you. Nah, I don't know what's going on, and I might have to read one more time. I might have to spin the block one more again. What's D1? Oh man, niggas lying to a woman about getting D1 offers. What a waste of a lie. You only lie to men about D1, y'all. You know that. Don't nobody know. Nah, I ain't coming on the backup. I'm back on the main. As long as we got the main, we're gonna use the main thing. The backup ain't been jumping. One day TikTok gonna stop. TikTok gonna stop being weird, man. I'm gonna have to restart my page or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been saying it. I'm gonna have to restart my page. They get the throttling you. It's time to let it go. Thanks, Biscotti. Yep. All right. 40 minutes in. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do it one more again, y'all. Y'all know I got a time limit, man, or I got like a minimum amount of time I try to go live every day. So, you know, we'll just keep trying it until the time is up. We just gonna keep on trying till the time is up, y'all. That's the same color of a Zort. Best believe it's the no. Should I do that one? I'm not about to make a new prompt, so we just gonna have to spin a block on these prompts I got. I think so, Tiffany. Well, it's a combination. It's not just that. It's like TikTok don't like push it out to a lot of people because they used to. You know, it's real fickle. Like certain people, it don't matter. Like it's gonna jump every time, but like randomly, TikTok will be like, "Oh, you got the right prompt. It's at the right time of day," and they'll push me out. Before it was like I would go live, it didn't matter. I have 1,000 people in there. But now it just don't. You know, they throttle you. That's what happened. It's because I got too many violations. I just kept getting suspended and stuff, and then you know, once you get to a certain point, they just start being like you problematic. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's true because there's a person on here. She go live every morning. She go live on her backup. It's gonna be 12, 1,500, 1,300 people in there. And the funny thing is though, it be the same 1,300 people, and they like it's a new 1,300 people. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go live, it's 400, 500 people in there. It's the same. You know, I can tell when I got like a bunch of new people in there. When I crack like closer to like 5, 6, there's some new people in there. But yeah, like my base is like anywhere from like 250 to 400. That's, you know, it's probably going to be just regular people in there. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Nah, she not. She black. Her name Black Diamond. Shit, matter of fact. Black Diamond funny and shit. YouTube is connected to TikTok in the way that the more entertaining TikTok is, the more people show up on YouTube. They're connected in that way. But no, YouTube don't on my lives, they don't throttle. They push me out. On my videos, they have been though. My videos. That. But it is what it is. Uh-huh. Oh, what up, Ashton? I think I remember it. Man, yeah, I think he was. Oh yeah, white dude. Yeah, what's up, man? I remember from the St. Louis. That's what's up, man. Hope all is well with you and your girl, man, your baby. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember. I said Austin and Ashton. Yes, sir. Um, I don't know, Tiffany. At first, I said yeah, I thought, but then some dude came in here and was like, "What's domestic labor?" And I was like, "Oh, man." I'm like, maybe not. I don't know at this point. Yep, that's him. That's him. Do you have any proof? I always have proof. Oh, here you go, Mike. Who said what now? What domestic labor is why? Oh man. What are we doing here? Women don't want the truth. They hate Princella and Shearer 7. Do women hate Shearer 7? Also, do they hate Princella? I think her. I don't know.
How are you today, host?
How am I today? I'm great. I'm doing good. Hold on. Maybe my phone is low. Hey, y'all know what I got, man? I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Oh, I've been making all my videos and my mic ain't even been the right. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I hate when I do that. It's all right. Go ahead, Mike. What would you like to say, bro?
You said all women want to hear is the truth, but all men want to hear is a lie. Would you say that's a majority of women and a majority of men, or is it like say 70%, 80%? I mean, what ballpark figure are we talking here?
Yeah, I think pretty much every woman wants to hear the truth.
And every man wants to hear a lie. Is that right? Okay, then. Do you have any statistical evidence in that regard that you can bring up for me, please?
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to do it because you don't care.
No, I do care. I mean,
you don't care.
If you can bring me up,
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Because you don't have the evidence.
I'm not going to.
You don't have the evidence.
Mike, don't have the evidence. Hold on, Mike. Here's the thing. You never. Every time.
I will accept it.
Hold on. Stop. You won't. And I'm tired of it. It's. I want you to pick a different angle. Like that angle doesn't work. So try a different angle.
So proving a particular. So you make an assertion, and me asking for evidence is an inappropriate angle. Okay, fine. Because look, for me, my guess is this, and I don't have any proof to make this guess. But there are some men who want to hear truth, and there are some men that just don't want to hear it. There are some women who want to hear truth, and there are some who don't want to hear truth. Now, at the end of the day, if you ask me to back up that claim, I won't be able to, just like you can't. So
I can, though. You have to stop thinking that you and I are the same. Give me the evidence. That's not. Hold on. Wait. Again, statistical evidence is a stupid way. Like already right now, I know that you don't even your brain.
Any evidence?
Hold on. You're so dumb. You can't even think. You don't even understand how this conversation should be had. You know what I'm saying? Like you're so dumb. You don't even know. You don't even know how the conversation should be had because it statistically, what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. That's why I'm like, what? What do you mean?
What I'm talking about.
But what I'm going to say to you, hold on. I got you. But what I'm going to say to you is this. So let me help you out. So before we do any heavy lifting, what I want to know is there a system in place that is the patriarchy a real thing or not?
Yeah, the patriarchy is very real.
Okay. Does the patriarchy overwhelmingly negatively impact women?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So the patriarchy is real. It overwhelmingly impacts women. Okay, fine. Now, since that's the case, that means men primarily benefit from the patriarchy in some way, shape, or form. Correct?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Since men are benefiting from the patriarchy, do men uphold the patriarchy? Do they protect it? Do most men participate in the patriarchy?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so they protect the patriarchy. Most men protect it. Fine, because that's the only way it can exist is if most men are protecting it, right? Okay. So
right, yeah.
Okay. So if if the lie is that women are inferior to men, right? That's a lie, correct? Because that's what the patriarchy is based on, essentially, is that women are inferior to men, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So if the lie is that women are inferior to men, then, and men are the ones that are upholding the patriarchy the most because they benefit from it the most, then wouldn't it stand to reason that men want to be told that lie? They want to believe that lie, and not only do they believe that lie, they also perpetuate that lie.
Once again, all right, I would say, no, listen. No. Can you hear what I've got to say?
No, because I asked you a simple question. Hold on, wait, but Mike, here's my problem. Because when we get all the way to the point, now you want to have this weird. I don't need it to deviate. I did the hard work for us. Just answer the question. Just answer the question. It's better if you do it that way. Just answer the question.
Right. Once again, I agree that the patriarchy exists.
Just answer the last question. Right. We already got there. So I'm going to ask the last question again. So, right. If the lie is that women are inferior to men, therefore men can do what we want to do to them, i.e. steal their labor, take their bodies, whatever we want, right? If that, or men deserve more because women are less than or lesser, that is the lie that the patriarchy is predicated on, then wouldn't it, and since we already agreed that most men uphold the patriarchy, wouldn't logically, doesn't that mean most men believe a lie and perpetuate a lie?
Well,
that is yes or no. That's yes or no. That's yes or no. Yes or no, please. Please.
Yes and no.
No. Yes or no.
Yes and no.
No. Is it yes or is it no? That's all I want to know. Again, those are your only two options. Yes or no. That's it. Because remember, you already admitted to all the other things. So we don't really, the nuance has already been laid. You don't need to like be more nuanced than what we've already been, right? It's pretty simple. So yes or no. That's it. That's all I want to know right now. Yes or no.
Yes and no.
No. Okay. So, and here's what I'm saying. In real time, you want to lie because you're about to lie, because you saying yes and no is a lie in and of itself. That's my point. Hold on. But that's my point. This exact, like you're proving my point in real time. Most men want to believe a lie. Most men don't want to hear the truth. The truth is most men want to believe a lie. That's the truth. Flat out. We've already gotten there. You answered, when you answered all those other questions, the last answer was inevitably had to be yes. There couldn't be any other answer but yes. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even need to ask the last question. I just did it to drive the point home, and you lied. So boom, there we go. So now we know in real time that the men who uphold the patriarchy will do so however they see fit, meaning they will lie even in the face of the truth when everybody can see that there's no reason for you to lie when you've already admitted to all the things prior to that, right? There's no reason for you to lie now. You will still lie. So most men believe lies and want to believe the lies. Now, when you flip that around in that same system that doesn't benefit women, that harms women overwhelmingly, disproportionately, wouldn't it make sense that those women want to hear the truth? That they aren't inferior, that they are actually in most cases superior, but at the very least, but at the very least, they're equal to men. In a lot of cases, they're superior to men, but let's just say overall, they're equal to men at the very least, and they deserve to be treated.
Now I get it.
And they deserve to be treated equitably at the very least. So they would want to hear the truth, correct? Okay.
Respond to that one.
And the men want to hear the lie because they want to benefit from the system.
Right. Okay. I mean, so the point is, essentially, you're partially correct. You're partly correct. You're not 100% correct, but partly. Let me explain. All right. The point is, all right, the truth resides with the oppressed. Okay, so basically, it is in the benefit. It's to the benefit of the oppressed to want to hear truth, and it is it's to the benefit of the oppressor to want to lie. Yeah, that's correct. However, people aren't one-dimensional. Like, people are like multifaceted, and so as a result of this, you have cross-section. You'll have whitey women that will like tell the truth about patriarchy. Brilliant stuff. But then they will lie about whitey supremacism. You'll have black men who will tell the truth about whitey supremacism and will lie about patriarchy. So, you have people that are multifaceted and, they're not one-dimensional. There's cross-section. So people will speak truth when it's in their interest to speak truth, and they will lie when it's in their interest to lie and to uphold injustice. So the point is for me to turn around and then say, oh, look, all whitey people want to do is lie, or all males want to do.
If I say, hold on, if I say, I got you. Now, if I say, I hear you, and that's a fair point. And if I say it, and context matters. So if I change this prompt to all white people want to hear all black people want to hear is the truth, but all white people want to hear is a lie. Would you understand what I was saying there?
I mean, I would say that's partly true and partly false.
I know, but with everything you just said, what would you think I was talking about? What would be the implication there?
Right. The implication, the way my mind is working, is that I see people in multifaceted ways. So basically, I'd say the whitey person will lie about whitey supremacism, but if he or she,
I know, but what do you think I would have been referring to? I know. What do you think? Hold on. What do you think I'm referring to? If I change the prompt to that, what would you think I was referring to?
So what I would think that you're referring to and what you're trying to get at is that let me see basically, all right, what I'm getting at is I would agree to you in what you're saying that about men wanting to lie about the patriarchy. No, I'm not. I mean, it's true, but they're not going to lie about every other thing. That's the thing. They're not going to lie about every other issue.
I'm not speaking, but sir, I don't even think this is extreme. I think this is.
It's an extreme statement
it's
to make.
Not though, because again, on so hold on, stop. On so many levels, Jesus Christ, on so many levels, men want to and do believe lies and perpetuate lies. Men do it far more than women, because men have men benefit. It doesn't make any sense to not agree. Even if you can understand what you just said, then you would have to agree, because for an example, white men in this country make up the majority of the men in this country, correct?
Is it like 50-50, or is it just like 70 or?
White men make up the majority of men in this country.
The majority of the population.
White men make up the majority of men in this country. Okay, sure. Cool. So, with that being said, white men believe in the patriarchy, and they believe in racism, and they believe in capitalism, and they believe in classism.
They don't believe in classism, all of them, no.
This is not Jesus Christ. I'm not talking about every man or every white man even. Generally, they uphold all four of those.
The majority of working class white men do not believe. They've got predominantly left-wing views about the economy. They're social.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They're not hardcore capitalists. They're not hardcore communists.
Sir,
they believe in a mixed economy.
Sir, they don't. They don't. They really don't.
The point I'm making is, if you get like a whitey woman and you get a black man.
I know what the point. You don't need to remake your point. I got your point.
I'd say both of them are equally as dishonest as each
other.
As honest as each other.
I have your point. And
they're a man and a woman.
Yeah, I have your point. Denim, what's good?
I'm good, sir. How are you? How are you people?
We're great, brother. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I just woke up now and I'm in South Africa. It's 3 o'clock. I just wanted to hit a joint, you know, and listen to people on the panel, you know.
Bet. You joined up to, you read the prompt. What do you, let's make sure you address the prompt.
All women want to share is the truth, but all men want to share is a lie. That's true.
Okay.
Yes, that's true.
Interesting.
Because the majority of the time when women speak to us, we don't even listen to them, you know. Because we having this thing, you know when you're an alpha male, when you know your business, and you know when you let me just say when you know your business, let me just say when you men want to share what they want to share from women, and I think it's vice versa, you know. I think it's vice versa because most of the time, whatever they do, we do it. Whatever we do, they do it. Since now, in this patriarchy world that we live in, you know, this division and people, you know, having certain people in certain positions they're not supposed to be in, because we all know what this patriarchy does to men, you know. Because majority of the time, reason why we can't lead is because men are not working, you know. These platforms of system that are supposed to be for men, they're given to women because they know that thing was going to divide us, you know, that thing is going to make us to...
What are you talking about?
To not be equal.
What do they give to women? What are you talking about?
Jobs, opportunities. Those were supposed to be man's job. You know, women are supposed to be at home. Have you ever seen a white man's wife at work?
Yes.
You would never see that.
Most
never see that.
Most married women work, yeah.
Most?
Most married women work. It's been like that since like the 70s, 80s.
No, I'm talking about Caucasian women. Do you
yeah.
find them at work? Do you find?
Yes.
Nah, not even.
Yeah.
You would never be well off and still want your wife to be at work.
Most white people aren't well off.
Let me tell you, you see this division between...
See, that's them, but that's wait, Denim. That might be some South African shit. Maybe all the white people in South Africa are well off. But not in America though.
Not even South African shit, bro. How many people in America are not working? And
millions.
How many people want to be in good relationships and they can't because they're not working?
Oh, I don't know about that.
In her position. No, a woman is in his position. You know, let me tell you, bro. This woman working.
Do you know what? Wait. Do you know what the patriarchy is? Because you started off by talking about the patriarchy, but now it seems like you don't have any idea what it is. Like, what are you talking about?
Can I tell you?
Yeah, tell me. What is the patriarchy? Because I'm confused now. Because the patriarchy doesn't give shit to women. I don't know what you're talking about. Where did you get that from?
Patriarchy doesn't give shit to women?
No, that's the opposite of what the patriarchy does. It takes from women.
Tell me, teach me. Surely I believe I have the wrong information, and the what you said America and South Africa is different, right?
Yeah. I mean, in so many ways. In some ways, it's the same.
Every black man around the world is suffering.
Every group of black men, yeah. I don't know about every black man specifically, but yeah. I don't think LeBron James is suffering, but yeah. Why is that? Because of racism and the patriarchy and capitalism.
Okay. When you say patriarchy, racism, and capitalism, what do you mean?
They're all connected. One is built on top of the other.
So what you're telling me is that men don't want to work?
Men don't want to work. A lot of men don't. I don't know about every.
The government is making men looking like they don't want to work.
No, men are no.
Every man wants to provide for his family.
No.
Every man has a family.
That's not. Denim. Calm down. That's not true. Every man doesn't want to provide for his family. I know men personally that walked out on their families and said, if you ask me for, if you hit me up for child support.
I think that's a woman problem.
Hold on, Denim. Don't interrupt me. And it's not a woman's problem. That is a man. That is what men did. Men leaving their families and not providing is the sole decision of that man. It has nothing to do with the woman. How could a woman stop you from providing for your family? Think about that.
Did I say women stop men from providing?
Yeah, you said that's a woman's problem. So how is a man being stopped or thwarted from providing for his family by a woman? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't care if a woman hurt. I don't care if my wife took my kids. She hates my guts or whatever. I'm still going to provide for my kids. I'm still going to be there for my children. I don't care what our relationship is like. I'm going to be there for my children. And I'll tell you what, that woman can hate me. The more she hated me, the nicer I would be to her, because I would do whatever I had to do to be with my children. I would swallow every ounce of pride every ounce of pride that comes up, I would swallow it and be there for my kids. So I don't understand men who don't show up for their kids. There's no justification unless you dead.
You think every man does what you do? Can I weigh in here, please?
Do I think every man does what I do? No. I don't think most men show up for their children. Even the ones that are in the house.
Can I weigh in here?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
This generation right now?
In every generation. Go ahead, Mike.
Don't play with us, man. We're doing good so far. Don't play with us. You know, the problem is, all right, you'll have men that are put on, child support. Mm-hmm. And then the woman still deprives the man of the right to see the child, which I think that women that do that should be taken to task and held to account for that primarily.
It can't happen.
And in addition to this,
it can't happen.
I mean,
it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to legally keep a.
It does happen.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. It is virtually impossible, statistically impossible, for a woman to keep a child away from the father legally. It almost never happens. It's as rare as paternity fraud.
Right. Can I just say, all right? Mm-hmm. Here's the issue. If a man fails to provide for his kids, he can go to jail over that. So if you miss one or two child support payments, you could go to prison over that.
Not in America.
If a woman misses and just somehow doesn't allow the father to see the kids, there's no legal ramifications and implications for this, and that is the fundamental problem.
There are legal ramifications if she
to change in that regard, so that
if she, hey Mike, all he has to do is take her to court, and he's gonna get what he wants like 90% of the time. That's all he has to do.
No, that's not true.
That is true, Mike. Mike, Denham, stop. Okay. I'm not about to sit here. Hold on. I'm not about to sit here and argue with two non-American people who don't even know what's going on in their country, trying to tell me what's going on in my country. That's what we're not about to do. So again, in my country, in America specifically, all the man has to do is go to court. And 90% of the time, he gets what he wants. 90% of the time, he gets what he wants, exactly what he wants. So no, I don't want to hear nothing about the woman keeping the kid away from the daddy, and all of that shit is fucking made up. That's fake.
No, I mean, it's not.
I don't know in the UK. I don't know. My suspicion is it's very similar to America. Also, I don't know in South Africa, but my suspicion is it's very similar to America and very similar to the UK. Hell, y'all stole the apartheid system from America. I'm pretty sure you stole the other shit too, right? PR
pin to say that there's too many instances where men are complaining that they can't even see their own kids. Why is that happening?
Because men be lying. Mike, hold on, Mike. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not talking anecdotally. I don't care about men crying on the internet, lying, talking about they can't see their babies. Any man that I hear talking about he can't see his kids, I instantly assume he's an abuser. Because that's the only way that he could legally be restricted from seeing his kids. And it's hard to prove that, by the way. The odds are legally, typically, if a woman accuses a man of abusing the kids or any type of abuse, the likelihood that he gets access to the kids goes up, not down. So if by some stroke of luck, so you know what I'm saying, that's not the case, and the judge actually listens and she proves that he's an abuser, I believe it. I believe it every single time. Any man that gets on the internet and says, my baby mama keeping my babies away from me, you're an abuser. That's what happened. You're an abuser. You either either abuse her, or you abuse the children, or you either or abuse her and the children. That's all I got for you.
Well, I mean, that could be the case, or it might not be the case.
The majority of the time, it's the case.
They have. I mean, you don't know that for certain.
I do know that for certain, though.
Unless you can give me
I
proportions.
know that, though.
Studies,
sir.
If you can give me studies, man.
Again,
in that regard, or else I can't take your word for it.
Again, when I give you studies, you don't listen. So why would I give you studies?
I've listened 100%.
No, you haven't, because you just say the same stupid shit every time. So I know you don't listen. But yeah, you can go look it up yourself. Again,
I listened to you about the patriarchy, and I agreed with you.
No, man. PR Pinup says rename Mike to Clarissa because he's always trying to explain it all. Oh my God.
There's no need for the abuse, brother.
As Pitt said, thank you for doing the emotional labor we usually end up doing. No problem, S Pitt. I'm trying. I am tired right now, if y'all can't tell. These motherfuckers done wore me down. Go ahead, Six Figure.
Hey, what's up?
Chilling, man. What's good with you?
Good shit. So if racism is a hierarchy.
Is racism what?
Hierarchy,
Yeah, racism is a hierarchy.
Okay, so the men are being oppressed by racism. So are they?
Who?
So what about the men? The men that are being oppressed by racism. So how important too? That are you saying that are they being being oppressed because they're men or because the level they is?
You should look up the term intersectionality. But yeah, it would be black men are being oppressed because we're black, not because we're men.
So now what racism is a hierarchy then?
Because white people are at the top of the hierarchy. Black people are at the bottom.
All right, so then so you say women like to hear the truth. So if men like to hear the lie, who are telling the lie to the man? Is it the women doing it or the men doing it?
Mostly men. There's men lying most of the time, yeah.
There's no proof there, by the way.
I've already proven it though. we already did it.
If you're saying that men are one-dimensional, then sure, but human are multifaceted, okay? So black men are going to talk about racism.
Black men. So I want to hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I want to tell you something about black men and white supremacy. Most black men practice white supremacy. So black men even lie about white supremacy. They actually support white supremacy. Most black men in this country support white supremacy. Most black men support white supremacy.
And most white women support white supremacy.
Okay.
So the point is, for you to say that most black men support whitey supremacy, I don't have there's no, your evidence is you've been refuted on that.
I've never
been refuted.
Sir, you can't, sir.
You know how I'll bring you evidence.
You can't.
I can. Let me say, right? In the previous election, when you look at the election, the vast and overwhelming majority of black men did not vote for the orange man. They voted like the black women for Kamala Harris. Basically, for you to turn around and say that they practice or they promote white supremacy, you need to give me further evidence in that regard, because I've never seen. I mean, the majority of black men are constantly, doing what they can to resist. No, they're not. They're directly involved, whether they're
not. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how black men are not. There's so many things. Black men's lack of desire to be educated is rooted in white supremacy.
They want.
Hold on. They don't want an education. Black men can get an education. They don't want it.
No, they do want it.
No, we don't. What the fuck are you talking about? We don't want it. What's stopping us from getting it? Ain't nobody stopping black men from getting an education.
You know, the huge
bro, you gotta get. I can't do. Hold on, wait. Finish eating. The way you be eating, that shit be killing me. No, black men, the misogynoir that black men perpetuate against black women, white supremacy, and most black men practice misogynoir. Absolutely, most black men practice misogynoir, but most black men don't like black women.
Correct, and most black women don't like most black men. No, they both hate each other.
That's not true. Black women, no, that's not true. Black women raise black men. Black women stay and raise us. Black men leave us. Our black daddies be leaving our black asses. Black men don't give a fuck about the black community in general. We don't. We care about ourselves as individuals. When black men voted for Kamala, they didn't vote for Kamala. They voted against an overtly racist white person. They didn't vote for Kamala. They went in the booth and pinched their nose and voted for Kamala. They didn't want to vote for her. They complained about it the whole fucking time. They was out here complaining about it the whole entire time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, trust me, I know, bro. I was here. I was watching it. I was having the conversations. I was reading the numbers. Yes.
Who you voted for?
I voted for Kamala.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I voted for Kamala.
Why you voted for her? Because she black?
I mean, if I say yeah, but no, not more. I voted for her because her policies were better than Trump's, and Trump is, and I never voted for a Democrat in my life, but I couldn't. It was a symbolic vote for me, to be honest with you. I'm in California. I didn't need to vote for Kamala. It didn't matter. But I voted for her because I was like, I ain't gonna be on y'all. I'm not gonna be on record as not voting for Kamala in this election, or voting for anybody but, you know what I'm saying, Kamala or whatever in this. Like, I'm not gonna be able, like, I didn't vote for what's his name? Obama either time. I always voted third party. And then, but when it was this time for Trump, and I was like, nah. I was like, nope. I'm putting this on paper. Y'all not gonna be able to tell me, like, oh, you didn't vote third. That's like, you voted, whatever the fuck. No. I voted for Kamala. And I actually did like some of her policies, like, not just for, like, I did. I didn't like only vote against Trump. I did actually like her policies. Like, she had better policies, right? Like, she wouldn't have, the recession that's happening right now, the one that she predicted was going to happen, this wouldn't be happening if she was in office, right? Like, so, like, stuff like that. Like, I knew she would do better. Getting rid of I also voted for her because I knew she wouldn't get rid of the Department of Education, which I'm like very invested in because I have a son that has autism, and that will directly affect. My wife is in education, and her job is she's a school psychologist, and the Department of Education funds school psychologists by like 25%. They pay like 25% of their funding. And my child needs school psychologists, and he needs all those programs, and they're gonna, a lot of that money is gonna get pulled out of the districts now. So who knows what that's gonna look like for people with special needs and what they're doing to kids with special needs. I was like, nah, there's no way I could vote. There's no way. This ain't the run of the mill Republican. This motherfucker's different. So I said no. So I voted for Kamala. Yeah. Well, and I didn't do so reluctantly. I didn't pinch my nose and do it. I did it because I wanted to do it. But most black men was bitching and moaning and complaining about voting for Kamala.
Well, I would say it's not why because she loved, because the black man ain't voted for her. Speaking of hierarchy, I think the top dog that run this country, they won't let no woman run this country as the president.
That's fine. I don't even. But wait, hold on, Six Figure. I don't even care about that. That's not a part of the conversation. You got it.
Yeah, but I thought that's why you said that's the reason she lost, because more black.
I didn't say why she. I never. No, I didn't say no reason why she lost. I know why she lost. I know why she lost. Yeah, I know exactly why she lost. But that's not what I was saying, though. That had nothing to do with what I was saying. None at all. Had nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is, though, and again, I'll repeat it. Black men do not give a fuck about the black community. We don't. We care about ourselves. We have adopted the mind of the white T man. We embody white T supremacy, and we perpetuate it, and we perpetuate it against our own community. And that's a huge reason why black people are so fucked up. But to be fair though, I want to be fair and honest. That's every community. Like every man, every group of men in their community functions like white men don't care about white people. White men don't care about white babies and white women. They don't give a fuck about white people at all. They care about themselves. Asian men don't give a fuck about Asian women and Asian men. They don't give a fuck. They care about themselves. Men don't give a fuck about their communities. They don't. We don't give a fuck about our community. Collectively, we don't.
I cannot agree with that at all.
Wow.
You just said, hold on. And this is what I'll be saying. Y'all actually do not, I think you guys don't, you don't have logic. Like your logic, your logic never tracks. Your logic never tracks. I said, hold on. I said that most men, we already agreed that most men participate in and uphold the patriarchy. You cannot, again, you cannot uphold the patriarchy and simultaneously care about your community. Therefore, by your own logic, men don't give a fuck about their community because the thing that they are perpetuating harms their community. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy.
At the end of the day, if men did not give a damn about, so they uphold patriarchy, and I consider that, of course, a flaw on their part. That's number one. All human beings are somewhat flawed. However, you've got the same men involved in the vast and overwhelming majority of men involved in like the construction industry and developing.
I don't, sir. Stop. Don't move the goalpost. Working a job. I would.
No, I'm not talking about.
Why would I give you? Wait. Why would I?
Industrial development and
God damn, bro. Why would I give men credit for the reason why men do that is because of the patriarchy? Why would I give men credit for stealing from women and from blocking women out? Why would I give men credit for that? I might as well give white men credit for fucking building the country too. Like, what are you talking about?
So what I'm saying is this: if women want complete equality, fair enough. What they need to do is they need to do 50% of the heavy industrial.
They won't let them. The men won't let them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not making sense.
No, the men will let them.
They won't. They literally won't. Mike, they literally won't. They won't. There's not a debate. They literally won't. They won't.
Nah, women are not made for that.
They are made for that, though. Women are better.
But here's the thing.
Women are better. Hold on, Mike. Stop. I don't care. Women are better at construction than men are. They're better. The same way women are better. Women are better. Yes, they are. Women are better at construction work. The same way that women are better drivers than men. Right now, if you want to say
industrial jobs,
man, god damn, I swear to God, women are better drivers, not because they. Yes. Yeah, women are better drivers than men. The reason why women are better drivers. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So women are better drivers than men because women take less risks. They follow the rules more, right? So they're safer drivers.
Bring up the numbers on that.
I.e. better. No, you can bring up the numbers on that. I.e. better drivers.
You're making a claim.
I'm not making a claim. This is a verifiable fact.
Evidence. I need
you can,
Mike.
I swear to God, anything that I'm saying, you can shut the fuck up. Instead of asking me, you could be an adult and Google it while I'm talking about it. Right now, just Google it. Look it up. Are women better drivers than men? That's all you got to punch in. See what happens.
Are
women better drivers than men? I already gave you the prompt. Do your prompt. I don't care. It'll AI generated an AI generated thing will pull up. So now when it comes to construction work, women also safer than men. Women also have less fatalities on the job than men do per capita. They also get injured less on the job than men do. women also, we know, are more productive than men.
Women don't do their job. So
they do their, hold on, Six Figure. They
don't do construction to the same amount. 80% of the construction jobs, 85%.
I said per capita, women are safer on the job than men. And here's the craziest thing about it.
Jobs, mate.
My God, I can't. And here's the thing. It's not only that women are about the women not working the job or whatever the case. It's not even just about that. What it's also about is that women are more likely to be injured because the equipment they use isn't even made for them. They're more likely to be injured. A lot of the equipment that is made on the job sites aren't even made for women. They were made for men. But yet, even with that being the case, women are still less likely to be injured on a job site per capita. But not because they do less work. No. It's because they're safer, because they take less risks, because they listen better. Women stay on task more than men. So women are better. I would take a group of women building my home. If I had the choice, I would take, I'm sorry. What I really would take, what's the best group of people is a diversified group. It is what you're talking about. It is a 50-50. That's the best. They're going to whoop ass all day long. If you had a crew full of women, a crew full of men, or a crew that was 50-50, the 50-50 crew is going to smash both of them. No doubt about it. They're going to work better. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. No doubt about it, right? But if I had to choose between the two, the men or the women, I'll take the women. I'll take the women because I know that the likelihood that the job is going to get done right is higher with women, and the job will get done on time is higher with women because they're going to stay on task and they're not going to. Women have more integrity, and they do the job. They're not trying to steal time all the fucking time. They just do the fucking job. They go to work, they do the job. They show up, they do the fucking job, they go home. Men ain't gonna be on there scratching their nuts, talking about fucking sports, fucking, you know what I'm saying, wasting doing all that goofy ass shit. Women gonna come in, they gonna do the fucking job, they gonna go home. They gonna come in, you gonna do the job, they gonna go home. That's what they gonna do. They're more attentive, exactly. They pay attention to detail more. Every fucking thing you can think of. It was.
What you're doing.
What do you say, Mike?
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is just promoting female supremacism. Now,
women are superior. Hold on, wait. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with admitting that women are superior to men. Yeah, I'm okay with admitting that. That's okay.
I mean, I would be okay with it if you could provide.
Sir, I do it all day long. You don't care.
Studies or any.
Okay, Mike. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do.
I've seen evidences.
You haven't. You haven't. No. What I want you to do is I want you to stop asking me to prove shit to you when all you have to do is you can write down everything I'm saying right now, or you can write down everything. You can write down everything I'm saying, or you can just go to YouTube and you can play this back. And you can be like, what is he saying? And you can fact check me piece by piece, bit by bit, if you want to. That's all you have to do. I would. Like if I already didn't know what you were saying was bullshit, or if you said something to me, because I go back and I listen, right? So when you guys say stupid shit to me and I'm like, well, I don't know about that. That may be true. Like I've never heard that before. I literally go look it up. I do it on my own. I don't wait for nobody to tell me shit. I go do it on my own.
Because right now you have the opportunity to actually disprove me on the air and say, look, I've made a statement.
What do you want me to disprove? Everything I'm telling you is like a compilation of like fucking 30 studies. So what do you want me to do? Teach you a fucking class, Mike? I'm not your professor.
No, what I want you to do,
pay me.
Pay me. Controversial.
Pay me.
You've made
controversial remarks. Mike, pay me. Mike, pay me. Mike, pay me. Mike, pay me. Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Pay me. Pay me. I'll do it. Mike, pay me. I'll do it. Mike, I swear to Mike. I swear to God. Mike, shut up, bro. I'm about to drop you. You about to get dropped. Mike, I swear to God, if you pay me my fee, I'll charge you. We can come on live. I'll have a PowerPoint presentation for you. I'll do it for you. I swear to God, you pay me, I'll do it.
I'm not gonna pay you anything.
Okay, then what the fuck are you asking me for then? Shut the fuck up.
What am I asking you?
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, you're not gonna pay me? I'm a grown-ass man. You want me to take my time, stop the live, Google the shit real time. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Pay me. Pay me, I'll do it. Pay me, I'll do it. I'm not asking you to pay me shit because I don't need nothing from you. So I'm not, but trust me, if I needed something from you, I would make you pay, I would give you money for it. I wouldn't tell you to do it for free.
This is how conversations go, okay? When I go onto anyone else's life and they make bold, audacious claims about females or males, okay, you've made a huge claim. Now the burden of proof falls upon you because you were the one,
Mike,
making it.
I want you to remember. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this.
I'll accept what you say.
I want you to remember this, Mike. Mike, I want you to remember this.
You have no evidence.
You came in my live a few days ago and said that what's it called? Paternity fraud was rampant. You have yet. You never, ever substantiated that. Never.
Hold on. I never said that.
You did. You literally said it was rampant.
I said promiscuity is rampant.
Now
what I'm saying,
sir. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait. I'll take. Hold on, Mike. You said it, but I'll take promiscuity is rampant. Prove it.
Okay, promiscuity is rampant. It's just
prove it. No, not with your mouth. Prove it by looking it up. How would you go about looking up if promiscuity was rampant? What is promiscuity? What is it?
Right, it's all about sleeping around, isn't it?
Hold on. What is promiscuity? What is it? Specific. What is it? What's the definition of it?
Well, it's fornication and adultery combined.
It's not. That's not what it is.
Then what is it then?
It's exactly. You don't even know what it is. You see what I'm saying? You don't even know what the fucking word means. You don't even know what it means. You don't even know what it is.
Listen. I know
Jesus
what
Christ.
Is.
You don't even know what it is, dude.
It's all about sex. It's fornication.
It's not about. Hold on.
That's
sir.
What it's about.
Okay. That's not all it's about. I have sex with my wife. Am I promiscuous?
No, that's different.
Okay, so it's not all about sex.
Fornication, adultery is two different things.
It's not about adultery either.
It is.
What is adultery?
Adultery is whilst you are married and you are sleeping with another woman.
Okay, or yes, exactly. Okay, so am I promiscuous? Hold on. Fornication is not premarital. It has nothing to do with marriage.
It is.
It's not. Hold on, wait.
Look it up.
Hold on. Now, if let's say I had a wife and a side chick, and I only had sex with my wife and my side chick for 20 years, am I promiscuous?
Well, technically you are.
No, you're not. Got him. That wouldn't, and that's what I'm saying. And here's the thing and also, you know what? You could be right, because here's the thing about promiscuity. It's totally fucking subjective. You could be right. That could qualify as promiscuity in your book. That could qualify as promiscuity in your book. But there is no scientific, hold on. There's no science, hold on, sir. There is no scientific study on promiscuity, because promiscuity is completely fucking subjective. It is not a scientific term whatsoever. Not even a little bit. 20. Okay. If I slept with 20, am I promiscuous if I sleep with 10 women in 5 years? Is that me being promiscuous? Would you consider me to be a promiscuous man? 10 women in 5 years?
Well, here's what I'm saying, right?
No. Answer that question. If I slept with 10 women in 5 years, am I promiscuous to you?
Well, here's the thing.
Am I promiscuous to you, Mike? If I slept with 10 women in 5 years, am I promiscuous to you?
Oh, look, just forget about the whole promiscuous.
No, thing, this is no. I want to use this as a prime example because sir, I want to hold on. Right? No. You said that promiscuity is rampant. But yet, you have no scientific, and here's the reason. Literally, there is no way to prove that promiscuity is rampant because promiscuity is fucking subjective. So there's no way to prove it.
Okay.
So you saying it as a, and you made the assertion days ago, but guess what? You know what I didn't do? I never asked you to prove it to me because I already knew what you were saying was stupid. And you see what I mean?
But you're saying promiscuity is non-existent in the West.
It doesn't exist. Promiscuity is a made up. It's a made up thing. It's not a real thing.
It doesn't
like
exist.
virginity. Virginity doesn't exist. Promiscuity doesn't exist. These are made up things, bro.
Okay, all right.
These are made up concepts. They don't mean anything.
Does not exist.
It doesn't exist.
However, premarital sexual relationships are pretty much rampant, and so too is adultery.
Okay, so hold on, wait. I have a question. Hold on, wait. I have a question. I have a question for you. When you say it's rampant, right? What is the average number of sexual partners that a man has in America in his lifetime? Start with the man, and then we'll go to a woman. Start with the man. What is the average number?
Okay, then let me just look that up for you.
Why are you looking it up? Shouldn't you already know this?
Because this is common knowledge.
If it's common knowledge, why don't you know it?
All right, it is common knowledge. I don't have the numbers. All right, I don't have the numbers, but here's the thing. All right, you make bold. I make
no, sir.
Numbers.
You make bold statements. You make bold statements with. You make bold statements based on fictitious.
It's not a bold statement.
It is to say promiscuity is rampant is a bold statement.
Forget about promise.
To say that. Hold on. To say that paternity fraud
does not exist.
To say paternity fraud is rampant is a bold statement. You cannot prove either. I'm not even. You got to understand what I'm telling you, Mike. I'm telling you, I'm not even asking you to prove it because I know it's a waste of your time because you can't fucking prove it. See what I'm saying?
You're telling me? Okay. Listen,
you can't prove it. I'm not even wondering if you can prove it. I'm trying to let you know something. You wondering that if I can substantiate my claims, to me tells me that you know what I'm saying is true. Because if you actually knew it to be false, then you would know I wouldn't be able to prove it. But you actually want me to prove it to you because you don't know shit about it. With me, on the other hand, when you say something like that, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that what you're saying is false. So I don't ask you to prove it because I know it's false.
It's not false what I'm saying. In America, in the Western world, women and men, too many of them are having premarital sex. This is
too many of them is subjective, sir. Hold on, Mike. Too many. Hold on, Mike. Too many is subjective. Too many is subjective. Too many by whose standards, Mike? By whose standards?
Right. I mean, basically, there is. It is. I mean, you're telling me. Look,
by whose standards?
It's by the standards of it being noticeable.
By whose? That's dumb. That doesn't mean anything. By whose? Hold on. By whose standards is it rampant?
I mean, if I
by whose standards?
Okay, if you compare, standards, the standards.
No. By whose? By whose standards? By whose standards is it too much?
Mathematical standards.
Again, that's the dumbest answer you could give. It's not mathematically proven. You can't prove it mathematically. So again, by whose standards? Is it by yours? Is it by mine? Is it by my brother's? Is it by your mother's? Whose fucking standards? Is it the church? Whose standards? Who are you talking about?
Well, basically by the standards of the general population.
Generally speaking, most people agree that there is a promiscuity problem right now, generally speaking.
I didn't say problem. I said that most people, if most people were surveyed, they would say that there is a significant number of people engaged in premarital sex and engaged in adultery. Most people would suspect that that was the answer. So if you think that it's completely wrong and it's just a very
what I'm saying is
rare,
hold
okay,
on,
fine, then
Mike.
rare,
What I'm saying is
right?
what
Let's
I'm
go on to the paternity thing.
I don't care about any of this. I'm just proving the point that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about anything, and you're just living on a fucking assumption. That's it. And that's fine. Because that's the thing. I'll be okay with y'all making. I'm okay with you making your assumptions and assertions. I'm okay.
It's not an assumption.
It is an assumption. You don't fucking have proof, Mike.
I don't have proof that fornication is happening and adultery is happening.
That's not, sir, man. I'm so tired of y'all gaslighting me. That's not what I said. The assertion is, and the assumption is that most people would agree that it's a significant amount, or you're alluding to that they think that it's rampant or whatever, because that's what you've been saying. You've been changing your you've been changing your words. So you think that most people would say it's rampant, and that's wrong. Most people wouldn't say it was rampant. I disagree.
In your opinion, you saying I disagree.
I disagree. In my opinion, yes, I disagree. And the reason why I can say that is because there's no fucking proof. So you can tell me you disagree, and guess what? I'm not going to argue with you too much because neither one of us can prove it. Logically, though, I don't think it makes any fucking sense, because if that's the case, hold on. If that's the case, if most people think it's a problem, then why the fuck are so many people participating in it, Mike? They obviously don't think it's that big of a fucking deal.
I say problem. I didn't say problem. I said it's promiscuous. What I said was...
Sir, do you know what the word rampant means?
Rampant means is that it's going on like continuously. It's quite a lot of it. It's happening quite
and what is when somebody says something is rampant?
I guess you're right. It's relative. To you, it's not happening that much.
Hold on, wait. No, listen to what I'm asking you. I got to do the Jones. Are words prescriptive or descriptive?
Dictionary words are descriptive.
Yes. Okay. So rampant, when you use it the majority of the time, what does it typically signal? What does it typically represent? A negative or a positive? Do you use rampant to describe positive things typically, or negative things?
Well, if rampant.
Oh my God, bro! Answer the fucking question.
It's usually. I use it to describe negative things.
Yes, exactly. The vast majority of the time, when somebody says something is rampant, it is negative, and you've been using the word rampant. So when I say that you think that most people think promiscuity is a problem, and you keep saying, no, I wouldn't say they say it's a problem, they would say it's rampant, you're saying the same fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
When I say rampant, right, I'm not saying it's like it's something which is gonna have, problematic impact. Yeah, sure. Well, why not? Yeah, sure. It's gonna have an impact, and it's gonna have issues. And I believe there's a significant number of people that believe that it is happening quite frequently. So maybe I should change my word rather than use rampant. It's happening frequently. That would be the more.
So if it's hold on, wait.
Like you've just said, right?
Okay, hold on. So let's keep going. So hold on. Now that we have established that you don't even think it's a problem, right? Then why the fuck do we care about it, Mike?
Because we were talking about the issue of paternity. That's the reason. I didn't want to get into all that fornication business and that stuff. I wanted to talk about the issue of paternity. That was the issue. I'm thinking to myself, if hypothetically, in the Western world, sexual relations before, during, with other people during a marriage or before a marriage is going on continually, then there is a possibility, perhaps, that you could end up with a woman getting pregnant by another man that is.
Sir, you're just making up stuff.
And as a result of this,
this is wildly. Because
Mike,
I can't,
babies come about as a result of that.
I can't, bro. can't. You're not making any sense. Ice Queen said, I applied for a construction job, passed all knowledge and lifting requirements. A man who didn't know tools and couldn't lift 50 pounds got the job. Was told by the HR that I didn't get it because I was a woman. God damn. Just straight up. At least they was honest. She put 20 on Mike head. Ice Queen said, was also refused entry into a welding program. Okay. Kelly Williams said, niggonomics again, keeping niggas broke and uneducated. Driving the house movie. What's good? Is this BPG? This is BPG. I was like, wait, I know I recognize it. Like, what?
Page got bananas.
What?
For live. I can't go live right now.
Oh no.
I have to use my business page.
Bet. All right. Go ahead. We listening.
Yeah, I was kind of laughing a little bit at for one, that Mike was implying that promiscuity is, first of all, running rampant. That's laughable, especially because that can't be substantiated. But also that's somehow tied to paternity fraud, which is also tied to the ways that men are being subjected to violence. I don't even know. I really don't know what that direct line was to.
Not saying nothing.
No, it was, and it's an old excuse. It's been an excuse for centuries for men to lie about, really to project about their own behaviors onto women, and to imply that somehow what's going wrong with the world is the fact that women have just a little too much freedom and too much body autonomy to be able to have an effective society, because they're, when you give them freedom, they run around and, they're sleeping with men and having a good time, and they're out in clubs and running rampant, and that's why these men are raising children who don't belong to them. Never mind the fact that even men who, without a shadow of a doubt, know that children belong to them, aren't raising those kids either.
That's what I'm saying.
And some of those kids live in the home with them.
That's the crazy part. Niggas in the house with the babies not raising the babies, and he talking about you raising some other body kids. Raise the kids that's in the house with you then. God damn.
Like they all very what was the parody movie of Save Last?
Before Mike runs, I just wanted him to know. I'm sorry, BBG, but I think he's going to run soon. I have a feeling. I just wanted to let you know that the average, I looked it up and I saw a bunch of different data, but the average number of sexual, both men and women have over the course of their life
6
is roughly the same, and it's like between 4 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's an insanely low number. Like that really, it surprised me. I thought it'd be at least 10, but yeah, it's like 4 or something.
It's really low.
So can I ask you about that survey? The
That is from the Allen Guttmacher Institute. They track reproductive health, they track sexual activity.
They ask the people, bro.
Brilliant. Oh, they ask the people.
How else would you?
The sample is about 9,000 people.
How would you know? How else would you know?
I mean, basically,
that's how you do studies.
That's how every fucking study is done.
No, not every study is carried out like that.
All social stuff. Hold on. Time out. Almost every social study is done like that, because the only way for you to know is to ask. That's the only way to find out. How do you know? How do we know what percentage of women have been essayed? They asked them.
Mike, I have a question for you, Mike.
Ask.
How would you verify that? Mike, if you were on a date in front of someone, you asked a girl how many guys she slept with, how would you verify that number?
Right. I mean, the fundamental point
How would you verify that number? That was a question.
This is what I mean.
How would you verify? Can you not answer a direct question? I'm asking you, how would you verify that number?
Well, this is the wrong question.
Again, just answer the question. Either say I would verify it like this, or I can't verify it. Answer the question, please.
Right. So basically, you wouldn't be able to verify.
There you go. Yeah, so shut up.
But for the society, come on, man. Come on. I mean, listen.
I honestly, y'all, I would have paid the $50. I would have paid the $50, but he's so entertaining. Like, I kind of thought I'd live him up if people want to play with their food a little bit.
Yes, so basically, these people...
Society in and of itself is subjective. That's subjective, because are we talking about national, regional? Like, what does that even mean in and of itself? Like, I think that's why the way that you're answering the question is already misleading, because when you talk about like social standards, that varies based on from place to place, like from city to city, from state to state, from region, from country to country. Like, all of those things vary, because the standards that are set for me or set for the society that I'm in a city in Michigan is not the same as somebody who would be like in the Bible Belt. That's not the same at all. Those are two very, very different standards. So even when you talk about like trying to substantiate these things, first of all, where is this promiscuity happening that you feel like is rampant? Is that something that's happening specifically in like Arkansas? Is that some place is that happening in like the UK? Where are these things taking place, and why do you feel like you can make these blanketed statements to sort of answer the problem for societal woes when you know that is subjective?
Right. So I mean, it is subjective. So in my opinion, based upon what I know about the society. So when I look at these websites, these dating sites, and I see the number of people on these sites, and I see like the number of left swipes, right swipes between the men and the women, then you develop an idea as to the fact that, you begin to understand that perhaps when people tell you, oh, I've had about 4 partners or 6 partners, you begin to think, well, I don't know if these two numbers are tallying in properly. You got to judge. You got to try and gauge the way people behave.
That's based on your experience.
So based upon my experiences too.
Mike,
Can I just finish? I land my point.
Mike, let's go with your bullshit choice for just a second in data, right? Men swipe way more than women. So who's having all the rampant promiscuous sex? It's not us. If someone's having it, it ain't us.
And you can't base that on personal outlook. I think that a lot of men,
it's
because you are experiencing this firsthand, you think because you personally are either being rejected or being subjected to women that you feel like.
No, this has nothing to do with me.
You feel like because you are being,
this has nothing to do with me,
subjected to women who you consider promiscuous, that means that is a reflection of society as a whole, and it is not. Especially because you keep referring to the society like it's a band or a group, and it's not. Those are every society is different. It's literally so many different places. And you keep saying it as if it's one single entity, and it's not. Your experience on dating apps where women are swiping.
I've never been on a date.
I don't even know which way. I don't know which way is the right way. So I'm not going to say right or left, because God knows I've never used a dating app.
Left is no, right is yes.
Okay. So your experience with women swiping the incorrect way for you is leading you to believe that is a reflection of society, and it's not. And honestly, I think a lot of men who are incels go through this, where they believe that they can answer the question for what they're experiencing by saying, hey, because women don't want me, that must mean that's
no, this has nothing to do with it.
And it must mean that the reason why they don't want me
is an insult. That's
a well-to-do good man
who has a good
heart and good character.
Yeah.
The reason why you think that's not happening and you think women aren't choosing you is because of the fact that they want to be promiscuous, and you never.
No, that's not the issue.
That those women are perfectly fine sitting at home in peace, as opposed to listening to a man who's going to rant about the girl in 6th grade who dumped him.
Example, Mike, I am what many on this app like yourself. Mike, just breathe a second. I am what you would likely describe on this app as a 304. I am a Jezebel-spirited, promiscuous woman. Meanwhile, it is 20 minutes to 10 Eastern. I'm in my kitchen slicing a homemade cake that I made. I'm going to freeze a few slices because I think I'm not going to eat the whole thing, so I don't want it to go bad. So you don't really know what women, quote unquote, as a whole are doing. But I do have a question for you, Mike. You seem very, very focused on sex and the sex everybody's having. When was the last time you had sex?
Not with your hand.
No, this is not about sex.
With a partner. With a partner. When was that time you had sex with a partner?
This ain't about sex. This is about paternity fraud. I don't
Man
know
or woman.
This rabbit hole. We're in a rabbit hole.
Living.
Mike, man or woman, it doesn't matter. When was the last time you had sex?
Living.
I'm assuming. I'm going to give Mike one benefit of the doubt that he doesn't screw corpses.
I ain't talking about corpses. I'm talking about inanimate objects.
Hey, look.
You know what I mean? Robots.
When was the last time you had sex with a human person? I will tell you the last time I had sex was about 2 years ago. It was lovely, by the way. It was great.
Right. I mean, basically, I don't need to know.
Hold on, Therese. I gotta call you out a little bit.
The last time I had an orgasm, that was about 7 hours
Hold on, wait. I gotta call Kat. I gotta call you out a little bit. I gotta call you out a little bit because you can't call yourself a Jezebel. And last time you had sex was 2 years ago. You lost your Jezebel.
They called me that. Exactly.
You lost your Jezebel card. You got to turn it in. You ain't no Jezebel.
Gentlemen who have opinions like you do call me a 304 on this app every single day.
You ain't no 304.
I think that both women and men should be able to engage in sexual agency and sexual freedom. Just for having an opinion, whether I'm having it or not, they accuse me of being a 304. But my life is basic AF right now. It is so like whatever. Now in my 20s and 30s is a whole different thing. But see, like it's subjective, Mike. But the fact that you're so concerned about the sex everybody's having, and you literally like you've been talking about this for the whole time I've been in this live, like a half hour, whatever. Like I was just curious because you seem very focused on this point. That's why I was wondering. And if you think it's none of my business, you don't want to answer, that's a perfectly fine answer. No, it's none of your business. I don't feel like answering. That is a perfectly fine answer.
If you ask me, if you ever ask me that question, just know the answer is all the time.
Pub, see what happened was I got like a 40% code on one of those things, Bella, whatever, and I got like 7 things.
Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I love that for you. I'm just saying, you ain't gotta you ain't never gotta ask me that question. It happened. It just happened.
Earlier today.
Just right now. I just did, on that break I took. It just happened right now.
All right.
I got down there and got me some water and some wet at the same time. Hey, hold on, wait. I gotta read some things, Mike. Espin said he established evidence and studies. He established evidence and studies are needed to listen to the point. Why are you listening to him when he doesn't stand on his own standards? I don't know. What else am I gonna do?
Well, you know why? You know why that is? Because here's the problem.
Catch me outside. Hold on, brother.
You're someone like you will make up.
Brother, you gotta let me read what I gotta read, fam. I'll tell you. Catch Me Outside said Mike is stupid AF and hasn't proved shit himself. Hold on. It's more. It's more. Give me a second. It's loading. Calm down. Calm down, everybody. It'll be there. It'll be here in a second. All right, we're almost there. Get out of here. That's it? Okay, that's it. All right, go ahead, Mike. We can listen to you now.
Yes, so here was the point. Now, when I say, because look, we went in a rabbit's hole. And it was about the issue of paternity. That's what I wanted to get to. But what I was trying to say, from what I could understand, now I don't have any proof at hand right now. I'll be honest with you. I have no proof right now at hand.
Sweetie, we know.
But just hear me out, please. But what I have is like
hopes and dreams.
Studies. What I have is like studies from OkCupid and from places like Plenty of Fish, and then basically based on that, I begin to develop a picture in my mind.
Incels love dating app data. Y'all love that. You guys are obsessed with dating app data, bro. MRAs, fucking incels. You guys are obsessed with dating app data. I get it. Dating app data is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. A bunch of data just got somebody just dropped a bunch of data the other day. I was reading. I was like, oh, this is interesting. It is interesting. Don't get me wrong. I'm interested in it. But I want to be abundant. Mike, I want to be abundantly clear. I think that looking at OkCupid studies from 2010 about the rate in which men, or women swipe left on men or right on men or whatever the fuck. I think that's not what we need to be doing though, because, and I'm going to tell you something. dating apps, though I don't say they're not real life. Don't get me wrong, but it is a numbers. It's the whole thing is different. It's not the way people go about it isn't really real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really tell what people really think about people, to be honest with you. That's not what I think. It's just it's literally just like a bunch of, it's just numbers. It's just odds. It's just odds. It's just like swipe, 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 swipe. Make some message, respond, like, until you get a bite. Like, that's all it is. Especially for men. But and women are just being flooded with a bunch of men, like a ton of men. It's not real. It's not really, doesn't really prove anything.
Because the reason why it's real is because most dating is happening online in the social media world.
They're not dating
and
online.
It's also happening, and
you consider meeting somebody online dating online? That's dating online?
Let me finish my point. Can I finish my point? So that's how most people are finding each other. They're finding each other online. Okay, most time. And in addition, they're also finding each other at parties and restaurants and clubs, that sort of social gathering. But those people who find farms, social gatherings, and who find themselves like in restaurants and all of that, they initially met online. So there's a huge chunk of people, online in the social media world. Now, I'm not concerned about the issue of women or the issue of men. I'm saying that the society, whether it be men or women, the society, when men or women, based upon what I'm seeing in Plenty of Fish and all those.
Well, can I ask you, Mike? Can I ask you a question?
It's like, in my opinion,
Mike, what is the ratio? What is the Mike? What is the ratio? Mike, what is the ratio? What is the ratio of men to women on dating apps?
The rate.
You got muted. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. I'm listening. What is the ratio of men to women on dating apps?
I believe it's 75 to 25.
Close, but all right. Let's say we take that. What is the ratio of men to women in real life?
I think it's going to be. I'm not sure.
It's like 50-50. It's like 50-50. Yeah.
Is it going to be like 40-60?
No.
Or 45?
In real life, it's like 50-50.
51-49.
It's fucking 50-50.
It's 50-50.
In real life, it's 50-50. So, and also, are online, right? Are there more, when you talk about infidelity, which makes sense, a lot of the people online, specifically the men, aren't they in marriages? Isn't that like a known thing that a lot of these apps are like flooded?
20%.
Like 20%. So one out of
dating apps are married.
1 out of 5. That 1 out of 5. So wait. So
I don't know. Can you bring up the numbers?
But hold on. But wait. Hold on.
Mike, that comes from the same data you're talking about, sir.
Yeah, you don't
have data.
No, basically, you don't know unless someone puts down that they're married. I mean, who puts down?
They admit to it
that they're married.
They ask them.
Tell you.
God damn, they ask them and they tell them, bro.
But
Jesus Christ.
They lie about it, don't they?
Why would you lie about that?
Why would you lie about being married? You think you'd lie about not being married since you're on a dating app looking for women?
Why would you lie? Wait. Why would you lie either? Hold on. Why would you lie either way?
I wouldn't lie, but I say that.
I'm saying anybody though. I'm saying why would you lie either way? It's anonymous. Nobody knows. Like, it's when you get on the app, right? On your profile, it doesn't say you're married, or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't tell you. It's anonymous. Why would you lie about that? It don't even make sense. That's what I'm saying. It's dumb. It
does not make sense for people. But the reason I suspect that they would lie about being married is because it might undermine their chances of getting a.
Why would they lie about being married, bro? Jesus Christ, they would lie about not being married. They would say they're not married. So if it's 1 out of 5 and they're admitting it, it's probably fucking 2 out of 5. So your point is more men on there that are married.
What is your point? What is your point?
Exactly. Every time you get clocked, you start getting frustrated. Look,
no.
The point, Mike. The point is this. The point. Hold on. Get the fuck out of here with fornication. Hold on. Wait, Mike. Hold on. Wait. That's not the point. That's your dumbass point. My point is, if 1 out of 5, and the women in here that are on the apps are saying that it's probably more than that because they're running into more men that are married. But if it's 1 out of 5, Men are married, approaching single women, I'm suspecting. In real life, what is the fucking rate? Is it 1 out of 5? It's not. It's you see what I'm saying? It's not the real. Online and real life are not the fucking same. So it doesn't actually give us an accurate representation of what's going on in real life. Some things you can take and translate from the app to real life, like the majority of people that are dating now meet in real life. I got it. But there are millions of people online dating. Got that. And B, a lot of people don't have time to find people. Got that. C, a lot of people are socially awkward. They don't like going out anymore. Understand it. I get all of that. I can see why the appeal of meeting somebody online is there. Don't get me wrong. I got a good friend. He got married. He met his woman online. They had a little Tinder book or a what's the one? Bumble. It was a Bumble book. They did like a Bumble like photo, like a bunch of memories of when they first met and all this stuff. And they put it in a book and you signed it. You got to see it was cool as hell, right? I was like, damn, that's dope. And they met online. I love it. You like it, I love it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But what I'm saying is that is not the typical experience of people who date online. And the majority of the people online that are dating, they date differently than they do in real life. They handle it differently than they do in real. That's all I'm saying. So instead of just basing all of your fucking opinions on these dating apps, on this dating app data, I'm saying stop doing that. Because that shit conveniently, the reason why red pillars and MRA and they're all the same, but in incels, why you guys all love that shit is because it is the thing that started, or at least it perpetuates, the lie of the 80-20. Oh yeah, 80% of women.
80-20 is correct. The 80-20 is
exactly spoken
correct.
like a true MRA incel red pillar. Only red pillars believe that.
Correct. It's factually correct.
It's not factually correct.
No, it is not, sir.
It's only factually correct online. It's only factually correct online.
Online is real life.
It's not.
It's not. Online.
It is on. You know why? Because the vast and overwhelming majority, two-thirds of people are meeting online in the social media age. 2/3, my man. So basically,
I don't know.
Like, I don't. What it must be to be inside your head. I don't. That sounds
really loud. Really loud.
And quiet. It's loud and quiet. That's the funny thing.
I'm not here to
loud and empty.
I'm not here to condemn men. All right. What I'm here to say,
you're very concerned about fornication.
It's like no. What I'm concerned.
This is what it sounds like in his brain.
Fornication. Is the issue of paternity fraud will occur if, of course, there's a greater level of sexual frequency among the population, and as a result of this, a lot of men are going to be hurt in the process. That is my issue. That is my concern. People do whatever the hell they want to do.
Sweetie, you know there's paternity testing.
Hold on. I gotta read some things. Bonji, baby, this is disrespectful. I ain't gonna even hold you, because what? Dating apps tend to have the worst men, the crumbs in the Cheeto bag, the backwash in a bottle. This is the one I don't agree with, though. The last slice of bread. Y'all like the booty bread. As I got older, I love the booty bread.
No booty bread.
No, because look, this is how you do the booty bread. You toast it and you put butter on both sides.
It don't matter. We don't want to hear poverty stories.
Hold on. Y'all always
throw that away.
No. We're good, babe.
Y'all wrong as hell, man. I'm trying to learn y'all something. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Them is good vittles. The booty end of the bread is good vittles, dude. Y'all tripping.
Before Nina goes,
I eat that shit first.
There's places you can get actual information on people's sexual history, activity, STI rates. The Alan Guttmacher Institute collects global information every year. That institute's entire job is research and data on sexual activity. That's what they do 24/7, 365. That's where the best data is on this subject. The Alan Guttmacher Institute, guttmacher.org.
I believe it too, because that's an ugly ass name. Hold on, brother. I ain't done yet.
And what is the conclusion of that?
Hold on, wait. I ain't done yet. We gonna conclude after I conclude reading these. Bonji Baby said, and them swinger couples on the apps looking for a third be looking like Pookie and Wanda. Hey, I know they look that. Hey, if you looking for a third person to join, you look exactly how I think you look. I think your eyes look. This is what I envision. Never mind. I ain't gonna even say it. Ashley said, how does paternity fraud equal dating apps? He don't know, but I'm gonna let him answer the question. Go ahead, Mike.
So basically, the point is, based upon my experience of living in the UK, and based upon what I've seen on the dating apps, if my conclusions are right, and if there is,
they're not
a high level, relatively, in my opinion, a high level of like premarital hex or hex during the adultery period, then you will have perhaps serious problems in regards to paternity fraud. Now, 17% in a YouGov study, 17%
fucking Christ.
Suspect.
I'm so tired of talking about paternity fraud with you MRA fucking mindless. Christ. Go ahead, Nina.
Okay, and now,
I just want to say one thing later. Tell us later.
Because
Mike,
I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So listen, I just wanted to say this, and it's towards Mike. Mike, please stop talking though. One, he told us that he wasn't on the apps, but as you guys heard,
he on the apps.
He mentioned it twice.
Oh, he on the apps. He on them
exactly.
motherfuckers.
So I just want to be quiet.
Please let this woman finish. Be
quiet.
Don't accuse me.
I just said be quiet. You already said it, so we can rewind.
We don't believe it.
Pub does it all the time. He can rewind.
I'm not on the apps.
But you just said you were, so be quiet. Okay. And then also every time I've been on here, every time we talk about Mike's on here and we're talking about stats, and Pub's been trying to explain things to you like a kindergartner, and you have been not listening, and you keep telling him to bring stats, but you don't come prepared to talk about anything, anytime. So I want you to, next time when you come, to have something to talk about, bring some stats yourself, because every time you come, you have no stats. And also, they're telling you how these stats are being taken, and you're telling them, oh, that makes no sense. Take it up with the damn researchers, not them. You're like, oh, they're going to lie. That doesn't make sense. Okay?
They could lie.
Okay, but why are you getting mad at Pup? He didn't damn do it. You sound dumb as hell. Who cares?
That's what it is.
Who cares? Mike, who cares? You're arguing about the research that's already been done. Take it up with the damn
corrupt research.
Okay, well, take
based
it
on
up
what?
with damn Google.
What research do you have to counter that research to say it's corrupt?
Go research it your damn self. You're sitting here getting mad at them for actually doing the work, and you're mad at how the research was taken. That sounds crazy. You're delusional.
Real quick. Why y'all keep saying he can't get no draws?
No, for real, he's literally a virgin. Like, I'm tired of hearing him talking about heads and how everybody's fornicating. Literally, stop talking about.
Who uses that word, fornication?
Like he said in the comments, you can't get no draws.
Like, are you like a pilgrim or like a Puritan from the 1600s? Who uses that word? Like, adultery.
Hey, the comments is so funny, man. I keep seeing it pop up. I've been trying not to laugh at it.
I don't care if you want to premarital, you want to do it. Hey,
if you want to fornicate,
do it. If you want to do it, look. Go ahead.
Shut up. We hate your voice.
Hey, Mike. Hold on, Mike. I got a real question for you.
The point is,
hold on, Mike. I got a real question for you.
It's an issue.
It's not an issue. It's not a problem.
Right? I know.
Go ahead, Shane.
God damn.
Go ahead, Shane.
No, you were trying to ask a question.
I don't want him to talk. So you good. Go ahead, because I don't want to answer the question. You go ahead. I'll rather you talk.
Oh, cool. No, I just came up here as the resident swiper. Swiper knows swiping. What you were saying is 100% right when it comes to the dating apps not being real, and like people not acting on dating apps the same way they would act in real life. For example,
tell it. No. You done took us here. Finish it. Take us home.
about it. Like, well,
you thought about it, and now we here. Now take us home. Bet.
No, but okay. So for example, if I'm swiping on the dating app, I'm not handling that in the same way I would if this man walked up to me in person or in real life. For example, like if I'm, just swiping through, I'm looking for really any reason to swipe no. Any reason. Like, I don't like that hat. He shouldn't have wore it backwards in that picture. Swipe. Will I necessarily do that as stringently in person? Probably not. Like, that person might have a little bit more of an in to be able to, like, talk to me or make me laugh or whatever in person.
Because the numbers.
On the app, exactly. It's like I'm swiping through 300 people right now. I'm looking for any reason to swipe next on you.
Don't. So basically, the way I look at it, Shan, and you can tell, two grown-ups are talking. Shan, tell me if I'm wrong. This is the way I envision how women date on dating apps, right? I think y'all got like a cutout of a silhouette of a man that you're interested in, right? And the men have to fit within that silhouette. And the reason why you can do that is because it's online and it's 10,000 niggas to do that with. But in real life, like you said,
it's not even having a silhouette. It might be like, I am choking you out. It's not necessarily having a silhouette or a specific look. It's just like you're gonna be way more picky online in general. So like the people you swipe right on, none of them may look alike, but they may all be attractive to you for different reasons. But you're gonna be more picky when you're swiping through a bunch of profiles on a dating app than if somebody walked up to you and had the chance to talk to you in person. That's the only so it's not that I'm looking for a specific look. It's just that I might scrutinize you way more or be way more picky in general about what I find attractive or whatever.
I don't mean it, and I didn't mean it.
We're on an app.
Yeah, I didn't mean.
Can I ask you a question,
and I didn't mean
Shana?
it like in the most literal sense, but I was just saying like that's what basically what you described though is what I thought it would be. It's like your standards are much higher online because of the options you have. You know what I'm saying?
Shana, can I ask you a question?
Amount. Hold on, name is shenanigans. Because of the sheer number of men that are available to you online, of course you're going to be pickier. Of course you're going to be like, oh yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me take my time, whatever the case may be. Because why wouldn't? Because there's you got another 1,000 niggas behind. It's just like hiring for a job. Like if you have a job where only 2 people fucking filled out an application, you're going to be more desperate, right? But if you have a job where 100,000 motherfuckers filled out the application, you looking at their name. You like, oh, Michael Redding, get the fuck out of here. I know this guy online named Michael Redding, and he annoys me.
Yeah. His name sounds too similar to my ex. Nope.
Yeah, like let's be for real.
No. Can I ask Shana a question?
Shenanigans.
My apologies.
Jesus Christ.
Look, the thing is, are you telling me that when you see people on a dating site, right, you're going to be overwhelmed by the men on the dating site, and in real life you're also going to be women are overwhelmed wherever they go in regards to men chasing them.
To your point,
that's just the reality.
Can I ask you a question? What's the question?
Right. So the question is, are you saying that when you see a man in real life, so you're thinking, right, his face isn't that good, but if his personality is somewhat better, you're gonna like go for him? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You didn't listen to me. What I said was, I'm not saying that I'm not also picky in real life, that I'm not also picky in person. What I said was, it's 10 times as bad online, and things that I would not be picky about in person, I am picky about online. That's what I said. So even in person, I might still be a little bit picky, but I'm not going to X you out because your name sounds like my ex.
And also,
when I meet you in person.
And also, to be fair, Shan block niggas in real life.
In real life.
So that's why with her it's a little. She might not be the best representative for this.
That's why I started to walk it back in the beginning.
Yeah, she might not be I ain't gonna hold you. She might not be the best representative for this, but I do like her take on this. I think she still gives a good insight.
Yeah, because the point is, even with that, in online, it's going to be 10 times worse. No matter how picky a woman is, wherever she goes on that spectrum, she's going to be worse online because it's just easier. I don't have to reject you in person.
Also, on the thing, oh my God, Jordan Atkins said, drop that Bible thumping ass bozo. He a goofy.
There's no point in attacking me like that. Come on.
Why not?
Hell no.
Oh man, we did it, Joe. We did it. Valley said,
"Go." Being fun.
Valley said, "Go ahead and delete Tinder." Valley said, "Go ahead and delete."
Why
Valley, hold on, wait, hold on, Denim. When I start talking, especially when I read and stuff, please shut up. Valley said, "Go ahead." Hey, bro. I don't know if you drunk or what, but this ain't the place for that. Valley said, "Pay the $100 and come back up, Mike." It's dollars, not pounds. So it's like, what's that? About like $87.
Yeah, the exchange rate's pretty good for you, Mike.
Yeah,
that's
you be all right.
Not bad.
It's $87, or it's 87 pounds for you. Valley said, "Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, delete Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble, all that." At this point, god damn, that boy a stalker. Kayla said, the scarlet leather neck ass. Hold on, somebody said that nigga gonna be walking. Mike, yeah, she said Mike would have the bell talking about for shame. Definitely. That nigga Mike crazy. Hold on, wait, y'all can go. Give me one more. Front Porch Gardener said, "I love peanut butter on my booty bread." Man, they over here lying. Tell them stop playing with us. For real. We know what the fuck going on. The tatted black guy that said, "Where are the you a dummy comments at?" I don't know. Y'all been lacking and slacking on the you a dummy, bitch. We needed those. Juniper said, "Men suck at representing their best online." Yeah, they don't ever bring up their best online. We out here doing bad, Joe.
Y'all take horrible pictures. But just one more thing to Mike's point that he was trying to get at. That like if a man approaches you in person and he has a nice personality or he's funny or whatever, is that going to change your mind? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This might be shocking to you, Mike, but I don't find most of you attractive. And by you, I mean men. I don't find most of y'all attractive. So yeah, you would actually have way more of a chance of doing something else, charming me in some other kind of way, because 9 times out of 10, I don't find you attractive anyway. That's most of y'all.
And also, I was gonna say, it's just so many things, so many variables when you meet a person in real life. Like, you could like their smile in real life and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not see it online, or you could like they could smell good in real life. You don't get to smell a motherfucker. You don't get to hit the pheromones don't come through. Like, real life is just different. It's just a different, everybody knows it's a different vibe. It's hard to, don't get me wrong, it's hard to meet in real life nowadays. I get that because people don't go out, and I guess Gen Z, I don't even dance and shit. And the millennials are too old. So it is what it is. I get it, but goddamn, like we know.
Romeo, come up here and say it to my face.
What Romeo said?
The idea that Mike was baffled by the fact that if you met someone in person and he appeared to be a kind, smart, funny person, you would date him. That blew my mind. Like, he was like,
yeah,
you mean, you would, whatever, if he wasn't attractive. Yeah, they're lying to you, Mike. The podcasters are lying to you.
Hold on, Romeo. Do you got, is that hair?
Wait, what?
Is that a wave cap or is that hair in your PFP? Man, come on up here, bro. Is that? Hold on, y'all.
And it's always somebody with the follow back red button that's talking shit. Why would you drop down? First of all, why would a man go out his way to try to impress somebody like you? I don't know, Romeo. Why are you following me?
Baby, stop. Come on, ain't nobody following you.
Baby, stop.
You're not following me, Romeo?
Cut it out. No, ain't nobody following. Who are you?
Okay, hold on. Be clear, that's pressed hair. One thing
that is pressed hair, right? BBG, that's pressed hair.
And a blue.
Okay. I was like, well, I know this nigga don't got.
Weird nigga,
you from Detroit, huh?
Nigga, I'm from Chicago.
Okay. Hey, hold on, BPG. I was close.
You know I would have spotted that.
But I was close though, BPG. I was close.
We are looking for a laugh. We grateful you came up here.
I was close. Don't play with me like that. That nigga right across the lake. He right across the lake.
You looking for a laugh, nigga? Cut it out.
Well, I mean, we were laughing at you anyway.
Fuck you, nigga.
You was gonna get laughed at anyway. You a bum.
Fuck you, nigga. You dick sucking ass, nigga.
Why you follow me? Hold on. You follow. Wait. You follow Shan?
He said that in all caps. Big box to me real quick.
Spade ass nigga.
Yeah. That's this lying ass nigga.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's him. Ty Skippy 54, old ass nigga.
That's not you. That's a follow back.
What you think? Well, what you think? Something deny my age, nigga? Yeah, I'm an old nigga.
So hold on, because you said
he's not an old alcoholic.
Oh, your mama sound like an old alcoholic, nigga.
Yeah.
What, you and your daddy run trains on your mama, nigga?
He did the crime and the time. Yeah, he on some sort of drug.
Something going on.
That nigga slizzard right there at the house.
Going on. He came in hot. Wow.
2 for 22. King Cobras.
Following you. Why would I lie about that?
Because he weird.
He insults you and then he's following you.
Ain't nobody following you.
That is creepy.
Ain't nobody following your ass. Nigga, don't you know how fucking TikTok works, you fucking idiot?
All y'all.
You was a dummy. This nigga talk about don't nobody follow you. She can't see me if I don't look at her. Yeah, nigga,
all y'all are what? All y'all are what? What's that?
You didn't know I could see if you're following me, especially
he didn't
if I'm
know.
following you back.
He was like, oh, if she don't follow me, then she won't know that I'm following her.
It's a big old red button. Wait, mind you, this is my first impression of you. I've never seen you a day before in my life. Mind you.
Hey, I knew we was in trouble.
This is my first impression of Romeo.
Somebody and he ran. He was saying y'all are a bunch of. I was betting with myself whether it was going to be ran through, hit the wall, divorced. I was like going through all the terms to see which one he would do, but he ran. Oh, Romeo went to cry.
Hey, when I seen that nigga PFP and I seen this shit looking like this. And that nigga had this shit flowing like this in the back. Said, what the fuck?
It's not that long. Like
that nigga shit was like this.
Wow.
I was like, oh no.
That shit was dry as hell.
Dried them up, brittle as shit. That shit was brittle as shit. I was like, God damn, my nigga. Do something with that.
If you wanted some natural hair care tips, you could have just said that.
Hey, y'all
My
need
brain
to
is still reeling over Mike. Like, he's so obsessed with sex. Meanwhile, I give him the name of an organization that does nothing but track how much sex people have, what diseases they have, what diseases they don't have, how many times they get pregnant, how many times they get ABs. Like, all the information about all of the sex is that organization. And I'm like, you can get any information you want about the subject. But he's like, no, I'm going to go on a dating app survey from OkCupid from 2017. Like, bro, what?
That nigga don't want to know. Valley said
that man was drunk.
A pimp named Slickback. He always drunk, Shan. He gotta have a brew in his system at all time, or he gonna fucking, all right, look, when you get to a certain level of alcoholism, you have to drink. Like if you don't drink, you go through withdrawals. Like you gotta drink every day. So you just be drunk all the time. You perpetually drunk. And your brain shrink too. So the nigga brain probably about this big. Nigga brain probably about this big in this motherfucker. Just in his head. Moving around. CTE is bound to happen when your brain shrink like that. Ashley said a perm in 2025. Hey, they doing it different over there in Chicago. I'm sorry for putting that smut on Detroit name though, BPG. I ain't gonna even hold you.
I knew he wasn't from Detroit at all whatsoever.
But I was close though. I could tell. I was like,
close. Chicago and Detroit is so vastly different.
But they close though.
They not.
They the same time zone.
They closer to Cali, but I promise you,
they both in the Midwest.
They the Midwest in the same fucking time zone.
Culturally, though, not. They're very different cities.
They are different culturally.
From the band, though. And the funny part is, I think I sent you that video though of the guy who was talking about. He was saying he was from Chicago.
Yeah, and he said he went to Detroit and was like, I understand why every nigga from Detroit act like this.
Like Chicago is a black city ran by white people,
Yeah.
but Detroit is a black city that's
ran by black people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's very different. It's
Yeah.
very different.
Whistling Susie said, what does Romeo's ends and a banana have in common?
They both split.
Hey, the motherfuckers is split.
Y'all got jokes today, man.
Some of that sacred bar oil.
Hey, that nigga ends was split, bro.
Romeo, you can so sacred. It's that Ulta now.
That nigga shit was divorced.
Real bad heat damage.
Hey, this what you need. Hey, go. Hey, Romeo, if you in here, look, my nigga, this is what you go do. Go get you a bottle of this. Look, get you a bottle of this, and when you get it, just put a little bit in your palm and rub and grab your shit like this in the back.
For no heat damage, you gotta cut it off.
Yeah, that man got 5 pieces of brittle heat damage hair.
Cut it off.
Let it go. That's what he let it go. It's 5 strands. As soon as he rub his hands together, put that oil on, it's gonna come out in his hand.
This will help though. And then cut.
That ain't our fault.
Cut that. Get that. What's that? Kim Kardashian. They be getting them cuts. Them asymmetric. Get them. Get the asymmetric. That asymmetric bob going. That shit look vicious though. I ain't gonna even hold.
Romeo,
it's not gonna be a bob. They're gonna cut off at least an inch or so.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Romeo, just cut it off. Bald is beautiful, baby. Bald is beautiful. It could be, maybe not on you, but it might be on others.
Jariah said, one on pub for saying millennials are old. I mean, the oldest millennials is old. The oldest
millennial. Okay, pub. The oldest millennial is like 7 years younger than me. So like, come on.
7 years younger than you.
They're like, the oldest one is what, 40, 41?
His age, 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
40. Yeah, I'm 47.
I'm talking about pub. I forgot how he was.
I'm 43. The oldest millennial is like 45.
Okay, yeah. Well, no.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it ain't that bad.
Those years, like,
I thought you were the oldest millennial.
They bleed into each other. Like
81.
You individually, personally.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
I thought you were younger. I thought you were closer. I thought you were like 40-ish or like.
Nah, I'm 43. I'm 40-ish. Yeah.
Okay, so I got 4 years on you.
Well, happy birthday.
I'm about to drop. I can't wait to drop y'all. I can't wait. Say another motherfucking word.
With the booty bread, you brought it on yourself, pup. Sorry.
Nah, man.
You went down this path.
Miss Andrews said, Big Perm, a drunk geriatric. Oh man. Aquarius said, I think most men on dating apps because it's convenient. Most women because it's a last resort. We aren't having luck in person, so we try online. Poll, if somebody want to run that poll, you can. Juniper said, men, oh, we already did that. Men suck at representing themselves online. That's what I be saying all the time though. Men are not like, I would fear trying to put a profile together online. Like I'm asking that shit. Like I think I could do a little funny caption or something like that, but my picture's gonna be weird. Yeah, I'm just not good at that shit. Like that's not my thing. I have EPG do it. I have her. I'll be like, hey man, I'm gonna send you some pictures. I'm gonna send you some pictures. Put it on the app. Tell me which one's got the right lighting and shit. You're gonna be like, all right, this one's backlit. So you don't want to use this one. Like you just walk me through it and then I'll put it on that motherfucker. Cause I don't know. That shit, the men just be looking bad, I feel like. And because men look bad on here, they look bad. On Instagram. I mean on whatever this app is, fucking TikTok. They PFPs be terrible. So I already know. I'm like, if you bad on here, nigga got a picture in the car. Every nigga got this picture in the car, nigga holding the camera from this angle like this. Fucking seatbelt on still. Like
they're the worst.
Shit trash. But it be fun the weirdest. Nigga, why you got the phone way down here? All up your nostrils, nigga, at least.
He did. He say he ain't even say nothing. Now why you?
But now there's like no excuse because you got
videos up there now. It's the videos with them licking their lips.
Oh.
Videos.
That's so gross. Yes, they have videos now on the apps. I heard. Yeah, I heard that too. That you can put videos.
That same angle.
There's no excuse now. There's like 5 different apps at least you can use to like make a decent
so
picture.
disgustingly. That's what
Cyrus said they dancing.
Probably badly.
I know the niggas don't be on that motherfucker dancing on the profile.
Man, listen. At this point, it's a comment. It's just when you want to get a good laugh.
Hey, wait, hold on. What? How do they be dancing? Like, what do they be doing? Like line dancing, or they be like salsa? Like, what kind of dancing they be doing? TikTok dancing?
Badly, probably.
But I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen too many dancing. But the ones I have seen, they was gyrating, moving their hips a little too much.
Oh, like stripper dancing?
No, like literally, like just
thrusting.
That's the 08 gyrating and shit. Yeah, them dudes did used to be dancing in them YouTube videos.
My name get brought up. What I done do? I'm sitting here chilling.
Oh my god. Yeah, body rolling, shit like that. Yeah.
Hey man.
Like, what was that man name from Pretty Ricky? Yes. Had them red drawers on. I only seen that like a couple times though.
Not at your door like a prom day. Let me meet your mommy. New shoes on the ride.
Oh my god. Bro.
Hey, that motherfucker slap to this day. I don't care what nobody say. This shit get me going every time I hear it. Hey, Bonji Baby said, men online, how are you? I want a hunch. Niggas don't be waiting. They just
I literally was showing my husband because I have my requests separate from my regular inbox, and I was showing him the messages, and I was just like, the way that men are just like so outrageous.
Wait, on what?
Really, in my request box, it was a whole lot of dudes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about on TikTok. How you, if you're friends or whatever, it'll I got it. I ain't looked at them up. Hey,
so creepy.
Bro, I just gotta put it on. Hey, if y'all been messaging me and we not mutuals and nothing like that, I ain't seen your shit. I ain't ignoring you. I don't check that shit no more. I got too many messages.
That's a dangerous inbox to open.
Yeah, I don't like them. It was getting wicked in that motherfucker, man. Every fucking day it was something. I'll screenshot and stuff, send it to the homie like, look at this shit.
If you don't come in my inbox, please do not come in my inbox and be like, hey, do you mind? Can I ask you a question? That's your question. Bye. Right.
I was wondering,
because you could have got to
just ask the question.
Just for a minute.
To be like, yeah, sure. What would you like to ask me? I really don't give a fuck.
I was just wondering, if it wouldn't bother you, I was just thinking, if you don't mind, can I get some head?
How you doing, gorgeous? How you doing, beautiful? I love you, man.
Oh my God, man.
If you don't mind me asking, can I ask you a question? Not to be too forward, but if you don't mind.
Can I eat boba balls out your asshole?
Plot twist. I do mind, Mr. Nigga. I mind. Get out of here.
Oh my God, man. Them niggas
stumbled and bumped your head and got lost.
I was just wondering, if you just would spare me one moment of your time, please, man. Please. I just want to ask you one question.
Weird.
I was just wondering.
I got the cutest flirt. I've been flirting with this guy low key in comments in various lives I've been in for the last day or so. But the comment that got me is he said, I saw something about like I'm polyamorous, I'm thinking of dating again. And he says, well,
hold on, let me guess.
Hold
on, let me guess. He asked, could he tickle your belly button from the inside?
No. It was actually very wholesome. He
said, wholesome.
I make great conversation and make a mean cup of tea.
Not a British flirt.
I don't know if it was British, but like it was actually kind of sweet. So we've been kind of flirting for a day or so.
I got you.
Nice.
I did it for you.
You better watch out for this. He's trying to eat your Fiji wickets.
Man, go get your fist. Hey, he go.
He just live halfway across the world. I have no idea. But it was just like it was so much.
Nigga name Rumpelstiltskin.
From the like, hey beautiful, blah blah blah. Like it was relief from that crap.
Listen,
I'll take that over that bullshit any day.
And that nigga name, that nigga name on his driver's license is Rumpelstiltskin, man. That shit crazy as hell. Y'all, hey.
Do you eat beans from the can?
You like, I love him with a fork.
I love them with the fork.
But what about the tomato we paste?
I love it. I love the tomato. The tomato is so super cold.
It's quite nice.
It's possible he is British because I think the first time I saw him was in Luna's Live. You know, the British lady with the long braid. I think
gave it away.
Yeah, he might some tea reference. Yeah, probably the tea reference. Yeah.
Hey, of all the, look, I'm telling you the worst niggas on the planet right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little thing, but I'm telling you at the top, 1 or 2, the Brits. 1 or 2.
Yeah. Side right over there, it's like, ooh, crazy.
The Brits
ain't gotta worry about.
I don't know if they're 1 or 2, but they 1 or they Jay-Z or Nas. We'll flip a coin. I don't give a fuck.
All of the United Kingdom, or is it specific to any one area? Is it English mostly, or does that include the Welsh, the Scots, and
I think it's around Yorkshire. If I had to guess.
That's Northern England. That's Northern England. Yeah, that's the North, Yorkshire.
There's nothing about a Welshman that ever sounds trustworthy. Nothing.
Well, you can't really understand what they say, so how do you determine what's trustworthy? Can anyone understand a Welshman? I can't.
I think it's England. I ain't gonna even hold it. I think it's England. You can name the island only about this motherfucking big. That shit is smaller than New York. I think it's England.
Scotsman. I would give a chance to a Scotsman. I give them the benefit of the doubt, but like
the Scots
Englishman, yeah.
I trust the Scot. I trust the Irishman. Yeah. I don't trust the Englishman.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't trust Englishmen either.
Hey, correct. Cyrus said from Brixton to New Wales.
Need to be put to sleep.
Exactly. And no one knows what's going on in Wales. Like people who even live in the UK, they're like, we don't know what goes on there. We have no idea what they're up to.
That's hilarious.
Big Sip said Northerners are pretty kind. Go ahead, J-Bay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, Pub.
What's good?
Hey. I've been sitting here laughing at y'all. I wanted to come up because VPG and Shenanigans and Therese are up here. And I don't, y'all don't know me, but I love hearing y'all talk. And I'm subscribed to Therese and Bourbon Bougie. Shout out to y'all. Also, shout out to Tracy. I saw her gifting me. Shout out to Tracy. Yeah, I just wanted to come up and laugh with y'all. I thought it was funny what y'all was saying. Oh, and to also say, I sent that 50 to drop Mike.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Mike drop. Look at that.
Why did Pub say my whole name out like that?
Y'all got to put it in the thing. I don't be knowing. If you gonna put it in, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, Jay, that's the best part. You tell them that you were the one that dropped them. That's the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah, you got to tell me who you is so I can put J-Bay, or you can just put J in there. I know who it is.
Oh yeah, because public be like Teresa Smith.
I'll definitely read your whole government in a heartbeat.
Like in all caps.
Oklahoma highway.
When I tell y'all I'm gonna read your whole shit, I'm gonna read your whole shit.
That's so sweet. I went and looked at your face. I thought you was out there first.
Nah,
let me go unblock you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either too. Like I was curious.
Nah, she didn't. Y'all wasn't here the other night. She came up here and shouted all of y'all out the first time she came up.
Because usually, like, no profile pics, like, it's a kind of like, usually they.
She cool people.
Oh, let me hit the follow back.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
She started folks.
I know. Let me go unblock you.
They'll be like, I'm like, no, I'm a cheat.
Oh yeah, preemptively
hey,
blocking.
PPG block everybody first, and then you gotta unearn the block.
No, you gotta block Cyrus. She said you be reading them Cash App names, trying to prove you can read. We know.
Oh man, it always be your own peoples, man.
I was like, let me go up and tell him I sent that cash out.
Ashley said them niggas online. What that mouth do? Me. Talk shit real bad.
Real bad.
Yell at you. Tell you get the fuck out of my inbox. Damn, that's funny, man. Go ahead, C Dave. They was asking, they said, what's C Dave about to lie about? So they wanted to see. That's what they said in the comments. Somebody said, "What's C-Day about to lie about?" That's what they said.
I was in there listening, just listening. Y'all call my name up, man. What the fuck?
I didn't even know you was in here, man.
Sally Walker, so bad. We just mentioned you one time.
But first of all,
you have to circle.
Walking down the street. She didn't know what she was doing.
Who keep talking?
She said, "Ooh, girl, do your thing, do your thing."
Okay, it's never good when it starts with first of all. That means there's a second, a third. No, oh god.
Go ahead, C-Day. Tell us what you want to say.
First of all, I'm gonna say this: Detroit ain't got shit on Chicago.
In what way?
Anyway, Detroit stank. They got poisonous. They can't get their water straight.
That's Flint, nigga.
They
get their water from Canada.
No, we don't get our water from Canada. We are
smart. I don't know where y'all get your water from.
They like from Canada.
We don't. We have
Detroit is a wannabe Chicago. That's why they hate us so much.
Wannabe what?
Yeah, y'all want to be Chicago. Everybody know that. And ain't nobody taking trips to Detroit. You ever heard somebody?
I stay in a lovely boutique hotel in Detroit.
You ever heard somebody say, "I'm taking a vacation to Detroit"?
I stayed in a lovely boutique hotel in Detroit in 2021. It was very nice.
Well, yeah, they probably got one good hotel.
No, they've totally redone like the whole 10-block radius in the downtown. It's actually very pretty.
Well, they had to. All 10 blocks of it is still trash. They ain't got nothing.
They literally go and say, "Hey, let me go to Motown."
They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing in Chicago. You know, I ain't never heard nobody say, "I'm taking a vacation to Detroit."
That's true.
Detroit, Chicago downtown is one of the best in the world.
Hey, Chicago pretty as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
It is.
Pretty vibrant.
It's my favorite city.
You ain't been to Detroit.
But I'm not into bashing other cities. Like,
Stinky.
everyone has the city they love. I'm not gonna bash Detroit because my parents are from Detroit. My extended family all live there.
Yeah, it was nice. Detroit.
Pretty dangerous.
Ain't no factories.
Everybody I've ever known go to Chicago and be like, "I'm going to Chicago for the weekend," and you come back and ask them how it was. You're like, "It was expensive."
Right. And everybody
never run safe, and I'm from Atlanta.
Everybody who said they've been to Detroit, like, man, I ain't even go.
Yeah, they do be like, Harold's was mid.
Oh, come on, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Harold, talk about my mom.
Harold's ain't never been mid.
Anyway, C-Div, what do you want?
Right.
You talking first of all.
See, delusional.
That is every time. He want to be Beyonce so bad. Like, Latavia, calm down.
Yeah,
go back and dance.
What do you want?
What is it?
They got me saying, no.
I just came up here to say that part.
Banji Baby said, "Hey, not too much on Chicago. I'm stationed up here, but C-Diff got us sounding like haters." Nah, Chicago cool, man. I ain't got no hate for Chicago or Detroit.
Man, everybody know Detroit can't fuck with Chicago. I don't know.
I done been to Chicago though. I guess I got to go to Detroit one time. I just want to go somewhere.
Chicago too. I ain't been to Detroit.
I want to go somewhere where there's a lot of black people.
If you go to Detroit, you're gonna be highly disappointed.
Chicago remind me of that Cat Williams joke. He'd be like, yeah, a Chrysler 300 looked like a Phantom until a Phantom pull up.
Yep.
And that's literally what Chicago is in comparison to Detroit. It looked like a Phantom until a Phantom.
Oh my! The lies that you tell. The lies that you tell.
Hold on, wait. Which one the Chrysler 300?
Definitely Chicago.
Chicago to 300? Damn, I ain't never heard that before.
Yes.
Chicago is one of the number one cities like year after year in the world.
In what?
Yeah, what's Chicago number one for?
No, I said it's been ranked.
I know, I'm saying, what's it been ranked in the top?
Food, tourism, sports, businesses,
I think you're making this up.
What you talking about? Amazing. Other than SoCal, the best Mexican food, Chicago.
Hey,
Chicago has amazing Mexican food. I'm telling you. Only thing better is like California and Texas. Amazing Mexican food.
Millionaires. I mean, like wherever you want to rank a city on, I guarantee you Chicago's ahead of Detroit, and by miles.
There's more black people in Detroit though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What the fuck?
And,
it is, nigga.
And black people.
Chicago is the third largest city in the world. It has the third.
No, it's not. This nigga said Chicago, the third largest city in the world. Hey man, get him up out of here, man. This nigga
dropped in the rank. It was second or third, but it dropped to one because it lost population. It lost to LA this year. Like it's now.
Wait. LA always had more people than Chicago.
LA always been number
LA
2.
and New York always had more people than Chicago.
No, but they don't count like the full LA area. Like they don't count like they don't count it like that. But I do know Chicago fell a couple rungs.
Chicago's never failed because Houston is number 4.
Sweetie, it fell one because its population shrunk. It is whatever.
And everybody was getting killed.
It fell one.
So who passed it then? Who passed it?
Everybody.
People left.
No, I'm saying
whichever was number 4. Whichever was number 4.
Houston has not passed Chicago.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I'd rather go to Houston than go to Chicago.
That's true.
I might bump into me.
Houston
I don't do Texas.
I'm in Houston right now, so I know what Houston is like.
You talking all this shit? You ain't even in Chicago?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Boy, you better. I know you a motherfucking lie. I know you's a motherfucking lie.
It's so sweet he left.
I know.
Chicago the best. Where you live at? Houston?
That shit right where it's at.
Texas is better for veterans.
I love Chicago so much. Ain't nobody got nothing on Chicago. Where you live at? Not Chicago.
Good Korean food too, also in Chicago.
Houston is a great city, but it's not better than Chicago.
Aquarius said getting off 290 in Chicago was like running a drill. Why you saying that? Oh my God, man. Hey.
I only left because of work, though. I would still be there, but not for my job.
Yeah. I'm afraid that Texas is wild, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like Texas is like going back. I don't know, man. I feel like Texas kind of like going back to like the 19
Tombstone or something.
Nah, not that far. No, not Wild West. I feel like it's like going back to like the 90s, maybe the 80s even. I feel like Texas is like the 80s.
I went to San Antonio, and that junk was definitely like going back to the Wild West. I can't remember what highway was that we was on, and there wasn't no gas station for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that.
Nah, it's certain parts of Texas, man. If you fuck with the major cities in Texas, it's pretty cool.
Okay. I believe y'all. I ain't talking shit. I'm just telling you that's my impression.
I don't even go to Texas for a flight connection anymore. I'll take Denver. I don't.
Oh, you ain't about to get pregnant there. You ain't got to worry about that.
Denver itself is nice, but the airport sucks though.
But they think I might, so I don't trust them.
They might lock y'all up.
I don't have a uterus. I don't trust them. I still don't trust Texas. Nothing.
You know what, though? I didn't think about that, but Detroit Airport is A1.
It is. It's a good airport. I will give you that. It's a good
1,000%.
I never landed at O'Hare. I landed at that one that's really far that you got to drive into.
Midway.
Yeah, when you got to drive, that's where you see all the. That's when I realized how many Mexicans was in Illinois driving through. I was like, God damn! The radio station turned to Spanish, and I said, what the fuck? We listening to Chicago radio, shit just turned to Spanish. It's like, I was like, oh, nigga, what the fuck?
I was in Chicago about a week or so ago, and my friend lives in Albany Park, which is heavily Mexican, and I stayed half the week with her, and we had the most amazing Mexican food. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, they got a bunch of Mexican, because then I had to read up on the shit. Basically, they just imported a bunch of migrant workers up there to help build the city up a long ass time ago, and they never left. Yeah. I was like, all right, because I couldn't feel. I was like, why the fuck? Well, Mexicans be in Chicago. Yeah, there's a lot.
Midway's literally in the hood. You land in Midway, you gonna get jet coming out the airport.
I never had an issue with Midway. I got on the Orange Line and
never going.
Why don't you?
Never going. Thank you.
Nowhere you won't get robbed.
Thanks. Thanks for the heads up.
Please don't say Detroit. Detroit are robbing crazy too.
No, we don't.
You ain't no but some busted down pimps in Detroit.
Pimps don't be robbing people.
Busted down? No.
Pimps don't be robbing people though, see that?
They don't. That's not even their vibe.
They'll rob you.
Pimps don't be robbing people. Pimps don't be robbing people. They be robbing the home. They be robbing niggas.
Don't be robbing them, truth be told.
Yeah, they only rob their employees.
Hey, what you talking about?
They be out there robbing.
You got to let go of that beef with BPG. That's really all.
Please.
Which one is BPG?
Because Detroit ain't did nothing to you.
You ain't
Hey,
lying.
somebody asked you, do you know T Stuckey?
Which one is BPG?
BPG. Somebody asked you, did you know T Stuckey?
Right. I forgot to block you from my business page.
No, Pub though, I can tell you a story. When I was in Chicago, the last night I was there, I went to the Chicago Magic Lounge, and the headliner was, I swear to God, it was like Unk doing illusions. But he was so old school, had entry music, exit music, had like sparkly boots, the pimp hat with the feather. It was an illusionist, and he was called the Spellbinder or whatever. He's like the 60-year-old black dude who started out in clubs, in dance clubs in the 80s and 90s, doing illusion work and combining it with choreography. And so he's been an illusionist in Chicago for like decades. He's called the Spellbinder. He was really ridiculous looking at first, but then when I started watching him, he was actually very good. So if you're ever in Chicago, go to the Magic. If you go to the Magic Lounge, it's a Spellbinder is headlining. He's worth seeing. I'm
gonna tell you something about old black men. Most old black men are ridiculous looking. And that's no shade. Yeah. That's no shade to old black men. Because the thing is, you got to realize it ain't many old black men.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you see like an old black man, that shit is like, it's like seeing like a giraffe or some shit, like some exotic shit you ain't never seen. Like, oh shit, nigga, it's a giraffe. Like, it's an old black nigga out here. Like, you don't never see like an old black man that kind of could still kind of got his scruples about him. You know what I'm like? C Dave, you can tell C Dave on his way to that nigga, his brain gonna be loose as a goose. The way your brain be rattling around up here on these live C Dave, I already know about it. You about 67, 65, your brain gonna be loose as a goose.
Nah, my brain gonna be well intact.
I don't know, man. Your shit same. It might be the alternator. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You might want to go.
I give you 50, maybe 55 before you be out of it.
Me?
Yeah, you.
My brain is loose.
You got about 10 more years before you.
Nah, you can't do the reverse Uno on me. That shit don't work. I'm sharp as a tack, baby. But y'all shit, I don't know, man. Like I don't. Hey, you know. I don't do no drugs. I'm good. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing. I'm straight, baby. I'm clean. My brain gonna be good.
I don't know about all that, bro.
Well, that's the roast of the liver gonna catch that nigga.
Take a whole bunch of
speaking of, it's about that time. It's about that time for me to take my medicine.
Yep.
Go to bed.
Going in, knock out.
Slap on that estrogen patch, get my progesterone going, get my edible going, and go to bed.
Go and lay it down.
Meeting you, Therese.
Nice to meet you, Jay. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
All right, Therese. Yep. Hey, man. I ain't gonna hold you, see, Dave. You got to start doing like Sudoku and shit. Keep your shit intact.
Oh no, man, my brain is sorry.
It's already too late.
You gotta start doing crossword puzzles.
Like what you said, I'm sharp as a tack, bro.
I don't know, man.
Sharp as a tack. Y'all the delusional ones, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. See that? I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
I honestly be feeling sorry for y'all.
See, that be that type of delusional. That's that shit I'm talking about.
I be feeling sorry for y'all. Like,
you feel a little loosey goosey in that motherfucker.
I'm like, you gotta be miserable. Like, you gotta live miserable.
See what I'm saying?
See, your hair didn't even want to be around you. You know what?
Who said that?
I'm out of here.
That nigga hair left his brain, man. That's how you know. Your shit a little loose, my nigga. On some real shit though. Your elasticity is not. You're not like your brain's not that pliable.
Okay, I mean, if you say
I can tell in our conversations, your shit not that pliable. It's a little rigid.
Nah, it's good. I'm good.
Hey, somebody said that nigga sharp as a spoon.
Nah, man, I'm good.
Brain smooth as hell.
Hey, that nigga sharp as a spoon, man. God damn.
I'm telling you. His brain looks just like his head, smooth.
Oh man, who's this? She got something to say. What she look like?
Very smooth minded. Hey, you a smooth criminal, my nigga.
Y'all hating on the ball head, man.
Now we hating on the ball brain. Them motherfuckers, your shit don't got no grooves in it or nothing.
really think he be out here speaking this shit.
It's crazy.
Hey, when that
shit don't make no sense to you.
And when that nigga died, they do his autopsy and they take that nigga brain out. The doctor, this shit gonna slip up.
They're gonna be like, damn, that's one smart motherfucker right there.
God damn it, nigga brain just keep. God damn it, nigga.
She said brain like two booty cheeks, man.
No.
Your brain look like baby ass. Come on, man. That shit crazy. Brain don't got no grip. Your brain gotta take a bath for like an hour to get some wrinkles in it, like a nigga fingertips.
That doctor walked in that room like, well, shit, too soon. I got good news and I got bad.
Hey, it ain't always cool to be smooth, my nigga.
Shit, you got your motherfucking mind, man. I'm smooth.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, nigga brain. Hey, y'all, he not there all the way, man.
I'm trying to describe how smooth he was.
Nigga not there all the way, man. This nigga cold. Hey,
I'm smooth as a cactus.
Let me go sit there.
I'm smooth as 5 o'clock shadow.
Baby, what's that called?
I was gonna say I can't even see what this person look like.
Hey.
Why are you worried about it?
Hey, see Dave, you know you remind me of Cole from Martin. That's your
literally.
That's what you remind me of. Cole from Martin.
Cole from Martin.
Hmm?
Cole was a G.
See, we could have everybody come in.
Cole was a G.
And we
Cole.
They give them the food for free.
Cole was smooth too.
But we charge them for the spoons.
You can have them hats.
Shit.
And that nigga Cole said, you give everybody the food for free and then you charge them for the spoons, bro. That shit was so fucking funny. And that nigga he told Martin, hey, if you go back and watch that shit again, though, dude, that shit on Netflix right now. Hey.
Horrible. I mean, I watch Martin every night, man.
Yeah, go back and watch that shit again. When that nigga said, hey, that nigga told Martin to let everybody eat for free. And then he said, you make people rent spoons.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a legit idea.
That's what exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You would think it was cool.
You don't need to watch Martin every night. You need to add in some other stuff. You got Sesame Street. You got Reading Rainbow. Mr. Rogers.
Baby Can Read used to, when I tell you that my daughter
Color by numbers.
Go watch Pop the Balloon.
Oh, I watched that shit on Netflix. I was a hot mess. We need Arlette back in that motherfucker. I did not like I forgot her name. That one woman from my show.
Insecure.
What's her name?
She came off Insecure.
Insecure, yeah. I ain't like that shit was corny.
Right.
None of them niggas got chose. Oh, the light-skinned nigga got chose. No. He was almost gonna get chose BOA, and then he started acting weird. And they got rid of that nigga too. Angel said, not him missing the joke in 4K. That's what I'm saying. The nigga brain smooth, y'all.
Ain't joke on me. Ain't joke on me.
Nigga brain smooth. I'm trying to tell you. I thought I was playing. That nigga brain smooth as shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. See Dave around.
I'm smarter than Pub in every way. Man.
See, that's weird shit.
Every single way.
See Dave around like 58, 60. That's when you gonna need a nurse.
Damn.
You ain't 60.
Yeah, you gonna need a nurse.
You think it's gonna take that long?
Nah, man.
I think it's gonna take a while before, cause what's gonna keep
He
him?
ain't already 50?
No, he's 40. He might be him the same age. What's gonna keep him
I ain't the
is
same age as you, man. I'm younger than you, man. I'm
you younger than me.
I'm 41.
Ah, see there.
What did I just say? You weren't listening. Liquor accelerates everything.
You gotta put the bottle down, fam. Put the cigars and the bottle down, bro.
Oh, sweetheart, put that bottle down.
Put that motherfucking
Don't want to miss out.
I never got to put nothing down, man. I'm still in this shit. You
be having that alcohol.
You want probably taking blood pressure pills.
Who?
Me?
Ain't no eye here.
Your mama?
Okay, ain't no eye.
Nah, my blood pressure straight.
My mama 70 years old. You probably take.
That's the only person taking blood pressure pills. Your mama and your wife.
I know she gotta take a couple.
No,
That's projected.
You are projected.
Aquarius said, C-Day couldn't solve his way out of wet paper bag. Bright Brit said, please stop. Nola has the best food, and I'm saying that as in Nair. What's that? In Nair? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Nair?
Nola's talking about New Yorker.
Oh, a New Yorker. In Wire. Got you. In Wire.
Oh, New Yorker. And y'all talk about my brain, so this motherfucker said Nair.
Yeah, she spelled it like one word.
N-Y.
She spelled it in lowercase y, E-R.
That's
motherfucker said Nair.
say it.
They say N-Y, yeah.
But I'm the unintelligent. This motherfucker just.
You are though. You are.
That motherfucker said Nair.
But you literally are the unintelligent one.
Nair. I'm smarter than you, BPG. Yeah, I'm smarter than you.
No, that wasn't BPG. That was shenanigans, actually. And you're not smarter than either of us. She's smarter than me, so I know damn.
You drunk, C-Day.
Ain't nothing smart about her.
That's
I
right.
want to be like BPG when I.
Your wife, hey. Your wife said I was smart.
I remember that shit. Hey, I remember that shit too when she said it.
Speaking of,
Your wife is that BBG? I love her.
That nigga was sick. I know C-Day was sick.
At night with them covers tucked up. It's funny how.
Nigga. Hey, she told that nigga good night. That nigga turned over the opposite guy said, night.
but you know what?
You know what? I'm not in the mood tonight.
BPG, you also agree with it.
I just don't feel like myself.
That nigga said, I do not owe you access to my body tonight.
You also agree with it too, though.
And that nigga said, I'm denying you access to my body.
I'm just not in the mood. I don't know. Nobody said your wife wasn't smart. We said you aren't. She's very smart.
No, I said, oh yeah, y'all need to go get a book too. She got a new book.
You are not. No,
Bright Brit said for a man that says he's sharp as a tack, he sure do resort to childish comebacks. 5 on him. It's tough, man. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for C-Day.
I ain't good with the jokes, man. I don't be out here cracking old people.
Hold on. And you know what's a sign of intelligence, C-Day? Wittiness.
Wit.
Yeah. Having wit is a sign of intelligence.
Wit is a sign of intelligence? Who told you that?
Scientists.
Scientists told you. No, you believe scientists.
Legit.
Like legitimately scientists said wit is a sign of intelligence. But whatever though.
No, I said I don't talk about people now. I can't talk about nobody.
All I do is talk about people. And you a lot. You definitely didn't talk about
You just bad at it, C-Day.
What I talk about?
What's that got to do with wit?
We ain't talking about you.
It don't have nothing to do with wit. So that's why he said. That's why it don't make no sense.
Yeah, you're not a witty person. What's the point?
Yeah.
You're not very witty.
Oh man, y'all sound just.
You don't have to quick comebacks. Your brain doesn't move that fast. It's a little bit slower.
It sounds like it.
Hey, your brain is slick as a slide at a water park, my nigga. With the water going in it.
But you can't read though. So you can't read.
That's weird.
This motherfucker can't read. But he's smart.
But wait, but C-Day, remember when you gave me that study and I read it up here and I cooked you with your own study?
First of all, you
with your own study that you didn't read?
Remember when his wife read the second? Let's assume he can't read. Somebody who is continuously outwitting you that can't read ain't the flex you think it is. This man is illiterate and he still pulls your argument every time.
Illiterate nigga. Hey, getting cooked by an illiterate nigga is crazy.
Daily. Insane.
That's crazy. You know what? You know what's funny about all of this shit? Y'all trying to call me dumb. If I were you, I would build me up to be the smartest nigga on the app if I was you. Because I would be like, that's the only way. I'd be like, the only nigga that be cooking me is Pub, because that nigga smart.
But you don't be cooking. You know what the real plot twist is, though? Here's what he never actually says that he's smart. The first thing that he go to is that what his wife do. Every time we start talking about Shan being smart, Shan talk about what she do. When I talk about I'm smart, when I say I'm smart, I say what I do. When you talk about you smart, you say what you do. And every time we ask him, he be like, "My wife got a book. Can you read it?"
No, he take it's like he take STD tests. If she good,
my wife got a master's.
He said we got a degree.
Same way.
We clean.
Yeah, we educated.
Hey, when she get the results back, he be looking over her shoulder like,
"We good." What did he say? No. What did he say? Brought her up. I didn't bring her up. You did. You like her. Not you like her.
What does low hemoglobin mean?
Your girl told me. Since y'all brought her up, I'm gonna throw out her book. Yeah, go get a vampire. Already know. You try to live her life. Go get a new one. She got a new one.
You street dreaming. All y'all niggas living through me. I gave you life when niggas was forgetting UMC.
Yeah. So I want to be that lady so bad. He gonna come on right. You like her, not me. You like me. He ain't even catch you like her, not me. Damn.
About his own wife. That's about that nigga own wife. Hey, this nigga brain smooth as shit.
You ain't never heard me say nothing about me. The same nigga who brought us such hits as I've been married too long. Too long.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Hold on, dude. Nigga said he been married too long. That nigga said he been married too long, man. And then we asked him, he was like, 3 years. I was like, what?
I told you. Y'all 3 years is insane. I said 3 years.
Hey, it was soon. Hey, it was recent.
Hit us with the needy. He said 3 years. It ain't been 3 years.
I said, damn, it feel like it's been forever.
1 year. 6 months. And then y'all don't know how long I've been there.
Hey, you remember? Hey, see, they count his marriage years and dog years.
Right. For real. I think I married.
Been married. That nigga, hey, I asked him how long you been married. Nigga said 49 years. I said, what? He was like, oh, 7. I was like,
it's like forever.
I said, how you get to 49? Like, nigga, you know dog years. I was like, yeah, 7 times. I said, okay, but goddamn, nigga, dog years.
Hey, it'd be painful like that for some people.
You just say, hey, you know what I mean? Be like that, man. You know.
Nah, man.
You like it.
Only ones that be thinking y'all smart is the same people that y'all be trauma bonded with, man. That's
remember, you don't know what trauma bonding is. Hey, remember when he was trying to tell us what trauma bonding was? And I was like, nigga, what's trauma bonding?
I think I'm smart, C-Dave. Who that?
Hey, see, they think trauma bonding is when a bunch of people are talking about their trauma in the same. Trauma bonding is when a bunch of people.
He said nobody outside this app think we smart. I think I'm smart. The University of Georgia. That's what that whole y'all trauma bonding over here. They think I'm smart too. Y'all share the same trauma and y'all bond over this shit. That's why he don't like that lady. He be watching the same trauma that we share, C-Dave. Go ahead, tell us. Man, what's the shared trauma we all share? We listening.
Listening to C-Dave.
Oh,
we all survived C-Dave. That's our trauma.
Some man done treated y'all bad. So y'all we finna be in that chair like y'all sharing y'all bad stories about me, BBG in public. Some man has treated us bad.
The same man, actually.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
We gonna be in there.
The plot twist is it's the same goddamn man. That's what y'all don't know.
That's what I'm saying. See that? Somebody stop this nigga.
I'm saying.
You gonna be in the line like they was on Sprung. Which one was it?
Mad because his beard won't connect.
Number 6.
Oh my God.
You know you.
Why I be mad at my beard? See, Dave, hold on. You proud that you got a connected beard? I love that for you. But I got a full head of hair.
Yeah, man.
And my jaw, hey, hold on. And you can see my jawline, my nigga. My face not mad easy to draw. I got a whole, you see that? I got a whole jawline, my nigga. Your shit round. This how your shit look, nigga. You look like this motherfucker right here, nigga, with a beard. And you look like this summer bitch right here with a beard.
That motherfucker got one mouth, next tooth, and everything.
This motherfucker got more hair than you, though.
You got a gap tooth and a goddamn unconnected.
The plot twist is you working on a city you don't live in, degrees you don't have, and a beard that's made of Beijing. Exactly. And the book you didn't write. Exactly. Your stuff, see that?
Nah, see that you can't be able to. Okay, so we got to get a lot of degrees then. So now,
please don't put that lady degrees.
Hey man.
That's not fair.
See, Dave, you know where your degrees from? Flip that. Flip that.
What'd you say?
Oh, now
where's he got his degree from? You gotta turn
You were sitting on that couch like,
hey, you ain't doing nothing. You just sitting on the couch. You might as well get up and go back to school. What? What? You about what? I can tell. What, you about 60 pounds overweight? Get up. Get off the couch.
I ain't never been overweight.
I'm gonna be the education connection way. I totally could do
what?
Education connection.
What? It ain't like you about to go to the barber or nothing. Come on down to school, nigga. Come get this degree.
Didn't do great.
I go to the barber.
Come get this certificate. See, Dave. What? Why would you go to the barber every week? To go talk to him?
To get my beard trimmed up.
I ain't go to the barber to go talk to him. You need friends that bad, my nigga?
My husband said he gotta go back.
You don't know.
This nigga's lying.
This nigga said he go to the barber every week. For what? What for? You think you a cornerstone in the community? Hey, see, Davey at the barber, he think he a cornerstone in the community. Nigga, don't nobody like you. You a cop. Hey, you be at the barber every week shaking down the barber. Talk about, you owe me rent, nigga.
If you need some help on how to get your beard growing, I'll let you know.
Nah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Nah, that shit ain't straight. Either cut that shit off.
No. See that. I promise. Hold on. See that. I promise you. I promise you. I don't need a beard to cover up my face.
Wow.
I can shave my. If I shave when I shave my face looks better. I look better with less hair on my face. You look worse.
Stop lying.
You can see my face. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop lying. Nigga, I'm not beard fishing nobody. Shave your beard. We seen you with no beard, see, Dave.
Exactly. So I ain't got everybody know what
I already know the truth. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look funny. Funnier. You look funnier without a beard, nigga.
Without the beard,
you look funny with a patchy beard. That's all
he ain't gonna be.
And then have the gap.
Cause I wasn't.
Bitch, you look a mess.
You know you got a big ass dick. You got that flesh hanging down in between.
Hey man, this nigga see Dave got a beard.
My motherfucker could put a whole tooth.
And I ain't gonna even hold you.
How many teeth you got in your mouth, dog? You can put it.
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you something though.
What's that, man?
I know for a fact that you know if you shave that beard, your wife gonna leave you. I know you know, like I know that you know. If you shave that beard, nigga, she gonna call the cops on you.
She gonna find out. So you know on fire.
If you shave your beard and you don't tell your wife before she come home from work, nigga, the cops will be at your house without a doubt, because she don't know that man. We seen you. I know what you look like, that motherfucker, man.
Hey, listen, look. We ain't gonna talk about what people wives gonna lead them over to. Let's not go down that route.
You said what?
I said we're not gonna go down the route what they wives will lead them for. So let's
what that mean to me? Nigga, I give a fuck. What you talking about, nigga?
Hey, I keep it simple, dog.
What you talking about, nigga? This nigga with the veiled threats, as if you got we see that we already established you're not witty. So what you gonna say to me that's gonna be funny? You not witty, nigga. You a cornball. Ain't there are no such thing as funny cops, bro. Y'all niggas is not funny
at all.
Y'all niggas I ain't never met a funny police officer in my life.
Shit funny.
Ain't shit funny about being a cop, nigga. That shit is not funny.
How many you met?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a lot of police. Too many. One was enough. They just kept showing up. They kept coming around. They kept harassing.
Harassing?
Hell yeah.
How you getting harassed? Oh my Lord.
Nick.
Ain't nobody harassed you.
Sound just like a cop.
Just like a cop. Gaslighting. Ain't nobody harass you. They ain't falsely arrest you. Yeah, they have. They haven't falsely detained you.
He's just the nigga to do it. That's why.
Mm-hmm. You be telling people get out the car.
What's the academy? What they call it?
You be telling niggas get out the car for no reason. Hey, get out the car. Stand right here. For what, officer?
Today, what do they call that class in the academy where they teach you how to gaslight? What's that class called?
The academy.
What? Oh, the whole thing?
That's the academy, yeah. That's what the academy is.
That's true. That's
the whole fucking academy. They just teach them niggas how to lie and manipulate. Racially profile people and shit. I know what it is. Ebony said he's jealous of her intellect driving income. Can't manage without her success to feed his fragile ego. He has no dick to swing. God damn, man. God damn, she fit all of that in that little ass fucking paragraph.
Came out swinging.
That motherfucker was cold in the motherfucker right there. That was a cold piece of literature.
Y'all some haters. Y'all can't compete, so y'all mad.
My husband said, we're not haters, we just hate you.
Who can't compete? See, Dave, who can't compete with you?
You.
In what way?
Anyway, name it. I bet I could be here.
What's he say? Hold on. What's he say? What's that nigga say, man? I heard him. What'd he say?
He said he could beat him in a race. That's
I know for a fact.
That motherfucker ain't athletic.
See that, please. I know at least 6 niggas that could thumb wrestle into the ground. Please. For God's sake. Stop.
I keep about 5'8" and skinny. That motherfucker ain't got no strength or nothing.
See, Dave, I'm 6 foot tall.
You 6 foot?
Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall.
How much you weigh?
I don't know, 180 pounds.
Nigga, this ain't no baby now.
You're skinny, dog.
Yeah, and I'm athletic. You fat and overweight, nigga.
Sizing you up. Right. So what you like to do on the athletic?
Nigga said, so he was holding you like this?
Exactly.
What Tisha Campbell saying and Boomerang? What? You about 5'2" my height?
Yeah, you put down the black and white.
Doggy style. Doggy style. Oh my goodness. Erica said, hold on, man. Erica said, see, Dave's wife is trauma bonded to him. That's the right way to use that. Yes, there we go. Catch Me Outside said, see, Dave still got his soft spot. Hey, that's my song though. That soft spot is that's my joint. I love that motherfucker. Kayla said BBG said his beer from DH Gate. Basically, and that's straight from China. We already know they done exposed that. So
y'all hate on the all natural beard.
It's not natural though.
But it is though. I ain't not fake about my beard, man. Everything on this natural. Ain't no enhancements. Ain't none of that shit. I don't have to use no Miracle Grow just because y'all man can't grow one. Y'all want them.
See, Dave, that beard is blacker than that chipped leather jacket.
So again, just what is my beard? My beard is black.
That nigga got a cop jacket, man. That's that leather jacket they give you when you graduate from the academy.
Oh, you talking about the jacket? You talking about the jacket in my picture?
Oh my God.
You got that Brown Wilson's leather jacket on in that picture, my nigga.
You don't even know what kind of. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
You got on a brown leather jacket. What year was that taken? Hold on, let me get. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let me guess. The year was because based on the color and the color scheme with the brown. Okay, hold on. Let me see. That was around. Had to be when did Lorenz Tate and when they make when he make the poetic movie when he was the poet.
Love Jones.
Love Jones. When he make Love Jones.
Yeah, that was like 96.
96. That had to be around 96. But you was too because you was not because you older than that. But that's enough. But the jacket from 96. Hold on. Let me do the math.
I don't know. I just know pieces of that.
So
shit.
basically, the East Coast wasn't beefing with the West Coast just yet.
Not just yet. Right before Pac had no, because 96 right Pac was gone. So
I'm talking about the jacket.
That picture about 4 years old. That jacket probably number about 4 years old.
You bought that jacket 4 years ago?
Man, that jacket was brand new when I bought it.
After the pandemic?
You should have let us believe it was vintage, nigga.
You ain't lying.
I hope that motherfucker was a throwback. I know you didn't buy that motherfucking new. So you went to Wilson's Leather. You went to Wilson's Leather Emporium, walked in there and
what kind of jacket do you think that is?
Wilson's Leather Emporium.
Okay, so you don't know fabric or how to dress it.
That nigga was in K&G like this sharp. You got this in a medium?
Hey man, where you get that jacket from, man? Burlington?
The belt come with it or
where you get that from? Because Burlington is the coat factory.
I'm gonna tear him up with this.
I ain't never
gotta be Burlington.
I'm gonna meet my wife in this jacket.
I ain't never been to Burlington. You don't want to shop at Burlington.
You ain't never been to Burlington Coat
I
Factory.
know that jacket chipped.
I said I ain't never bought nothing from Burlington.
No, you said you never been to Burlington.
You
lie so much.
Just lie. He nigga just lie like a second language. Speak Lyonese, nigga. You from Lie Land, nigga.
About nothing.
I ain't never bought nothing.
Please. You got that coat from Burlington and got the glasses on the way up to the register. Please.
Oh my God. Or Nordstrom's Rack. Maybe Nordstrom's Rack.
What kind of glasses those is there?
See, Diddy.
What's the Zulu? Them the Zulus.
No, I don't do Zulu like that. I like Zulu.
Why you asking us what brand that shit is? At best,
y'all talking about it.
At best, there's some Ray-Bans, but they probably some Oakleys because you a cop.
So you can say, hey, I don't like that jacket. But
hey, hold on, is it?
What you can't say is that.
Hey, is them shades? Is them shades? Are them shades? Are those shades Oakleys?
Oh, think Tarjay.
Kind of look like a sloth. No, let me see.
Those are Maui Jim.
Okay.
Tarjay.
You know what Maui Jim is?
No.
You don't know what Maui Jim is? Oh, okay. You probably wouldn't know about those.
Nah, I don't wear corny shit.
You don't wear.
Hey, that nigga thought, what? What you think, bro? Nigga, I got fashion sense.
What are they supposed to be?
You don't got no fashion sense.
Come on, hold on, C-Dang. See, there you go with them lies again, my nigga. Don't start lying because you're getting embarrassed now.
Did you have on like a rainbow trench coat and thought it was fly?
What?
Did you have on that cloth rainbow looking trench coat and thought that shit was fly? With a hoodie?
You had a rainbow trench coat?
Yeah, the motherfucker had a rainbow trench coat with a hoodie on.
I ain't seen that one.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Stop it.
Nobody knows, nigga. You just making up shit. your brain loosened. It's getting looser.
Somebody said it was a plaid trench coat with a hoodie.
Hold on.
But that's fly.
Hold on.
But that's you. That's
hey.
When did plaid die?
Hold on. First of all, Burberry is plaid, but I don't got no Burberry and I got no plaid shit. But secondly, I don't have a plaid trench coat.
That shit was plaid, bro.
And thirdly, plaid and rainbow are two completely different fucking things, bro. Unless you saying the plaid was rainbow plaid. Plaid and rainbow are two completely fucking different things, brother.
Had on a rainbow or a plaid looking goddamn trench coat with a hoodie. Like who wears a trench coat with a hoodie?
A lot of people do, actually. That's like a really common occurrence. Hey, this nigga really fooled me.
I ain't never seen
quite a bit, actually.
I think that's like normal.
I ain't never seen no fly ass dude wear no goddamn trench coat and a hoodie.
A trench coat and hoodie is like a very
That's
common
a staple.
outfit.
I'm pretty sure I have multiple trench coats. Actually, now that I think about it, because I definitely have multiple trench coats.
I got multiple trench coats, yeah.
Yeah, I wear trench coats in Detroit. Yeah, let's cold all the time.
Nigga, never seen a hoodie and
Hey, that nigga don't really know how to dress. Hey, that's C Dave. That's crazy. Ali said C Dave biggest case was finding out who stole the cookie out the cookie jar. Yeah. Nigga busted in on him with the flashlight. Hey!
That nigga joined that academy like, I'm gonna figure out who framed Roger Rabbit.
Stealing.
I'm gonna crack that case, Mom.
What do you do? What do you do for a living?
His mama was like, you right, baby.
what do I do for a living?
You can do it,
Whoever
baby.
talking. Whoever
Your daddy.
who do you do?
Weekend.
You say what?
She said, your daddy on the weekend.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey, your daddy is crazy.
It's like, not again.
You say what?
Taking all that man money.
Mama, why Miss Sharon be coming over all the time and daddy check be missing?
It's all gone.
That nigga ain't paid his mortgage in 13 months.
CJ, put your mama on the phone.
He had a 401k.
Tell your mom I'm not coming home.
Yeah. Dollar.
Oh, so you ain't got no job. You like Tommy.
And you like Cole.
My job is your stepmother. I just told you.
But you look like Tommy. Hey, you act like Cole, but you look like Tommy. Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect Tommy like that.
You better chill out for Shan double up them chores.
Oh man.
Trash out before you go to bed.
Exactly.
All right, man. I gotta wrap this thing up. Hey, C-Day, man, thanks for coming up here and being terrible. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. One love, one thug. Shout out to the tappers, yappers, and super chatters. Shout out to the mods, man. Best mods in the business, man. We did it, yo. We got through all the messages too. I love that, man. Oh man, that was funny. That nigga sure did say anytime. I love it though, man. Shout out to the old subs and the new subs, everybody that joined, everybody that comment cousins. Y'all was eating per the usual, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all tomorrow. Y'all know how it is. I'm gonna make me some din though. We out of this thing.